more than one pillow, and I should get shampoo and conditioner.
Wow.
You say wow, but it's that is rather surprising and true.
He wants to touch everything that is bright in my sandwiches.
Baby. Hello.
Dang it, Sierra just gets off the thing. She can see the baby.
Literally, she's doing some work bullshit.
With her mom.
I'm gonna get off real quick, and then I'm gonna try to come back on because I can't see the table on my thing. So we'll see if that fixes it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Right.
you're sharing the table right now?
Yeah.
Why am I not seeing it either? Did I accidentally
Weird.
close your table?
To be fair, I did
I think
stop.
I did too.
To be fair, I did stop streaming.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Memento.
Goodness gracious. I love the giant mess behind me.
Pay no attention to the mess being behind the corner.
So theoretically, it should be showing up now.
That is my thumb, but that is not edible. But okay.
Hey, crew.
Alright, look, it's that guy.
It is the one and
Oh,
only that guy. What have I missed? Did I miss anything good?
we lost
Of
the
course
Yeah,
not.
you
table.
missed the baby.
You also
nothing,
missed the baby.
Nothing good happens when I'm absent. I missed what? What did I miss?
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
You can see the baby's head now.
He's eating my thumb.
Delicious.
Oh, nice. I don't think I have before.
Seen my child or the baby?
No, your child. Because, well, wait a minute. Well, I was out of town when you were in town in August.
Well, he wasn't born yet then. But
I was gonna say I didn't think it was until like the fall, right?
yeah, he was
Yeah.
born in November.
Hi, little baby.
Okay, that's all right. Good to see that I'm not going crazy. I was like pretty sure I
No,
didn't
you don't
miss the baby
remember?
when you were in town. No, I remember you telling
Remember?
us, and I was like,
He was there already.
oh really?
Yeah. Also, do you guys smell gas?
Oh yeah, all right.
Do we smell? Have a little
Well,
concern.
you know, if he was there, I still wouldn't know because I wasn't there.
But don't you remember
Oh,
you
there.
showed up to your apartment?
Oh yeah. Oh. What was it? What's that movie where the guy goes to sleep and his alternate personality takes over? Like, you know the movie I'm talking about.
Fight Club?
We don't talk
Yeah,
about Fight
That's
Club.
a lot of movies.
Yeah.
What does this other alternate form, like version, do?
Probably explains why I have all these hours in all the Fallout and Elder Scrolls games I don't remember playing.
Right.
I go to sleep and I just spend like 8 hours every night just playing.
Oh, I didn't know your alternate reality was trans.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't say New
No.
Vegas.
No, he's not in hell. So he can't go into trance. He just stays up.
Yep.
Have your sleep patterns stayed the same since the entire time that I've met you?
My sleep pattern?
Yeah.
No, it's much healthier. Much
Okay.
healthier now.
You guys
Oh,
would describe
God.
this game as Western Industrial, right? Is that?
Western Industrial. That's a.
Yes.
I would
What?
describe it as Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait, yeah.
I mean,
Um,
that's just Western Industrial is just diesel punk.
I feel conflicted because on one hand, I want to go and watch your stream, but on the other hand, I'm right here.
You're in it. What are you
are
doing?
the stream.
I know exactly.
You
It's like,
are.
let me get your numbers up for you.
Oh. Oh. I giggle.
I mean, Sierra said she would be here soon. You want to just like
Poker?
start? It's
Oh.
not like she's gonna be there like right away.
Okay, I'm demoting her from being a princess. Give me 1 second.
We can start. I'm gonna be right back and grab my charger so that way my computer doesn't die mid-session.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
would
probably a
be-
good idea.
Yeah, positive. Positive. Oh, just demoted. Well.
What? Oh,
The
did I?
demotion has occurred.
Literally, I need money, Liz.
Here, check out, Keelan, run over and take a look in OOC here. I threw down my Western Industrial concept.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Why are you putting
Oil,
it in
oil
OOC?
punk.
You guys.
Should it be in dank memes? I don't know. Is it a meme?
I thought it was
don't know.
character inspiration. Safe for work.
Yeah. I feel like that's at this point. Isn't that just yeah? That's just an inspiration.
Oh. What is Sierra playing? I'm a cleric. We've got a
Sierra's a rogue.
bard, a ranger. Oh shoot. I don't remember what everybody is. Whoops.
Alright, Brett, we all died, right?
Yeah,
sorry,
because you
Taylor.
were gone.
I
Yep.
knew it.
Roll new characters, please.
Dang it. Okay. I'd like to introduce Ribbles Elderberry the Third.
Yes. Okay.
You know, that's pretty funny because you're going to be meeting a character that's named the Third here in a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna need to murder Cole now while he's asleep so that we can get Ribbles.
No, it's not named Grayson. Actually,
Oh. Thank goodness I don't want to meet anybody with that name.
it's a member of the Gambini family. Actually. Funnily
Why does that
enough.
name feel so familiar?
Winnie Gambini the Third.
I have flashbacks.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
people that
real
know.
quick. That name feels so familiar because that was literally one of Vince's characters.
Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to make sure.
Don't you remember? What was he? I
A
think it was
lawyer.
just
He was a lawyer.
Yeah, I remember. I remember
yeah,
the
he
whole
was a
court
half-elf
case
lawyer
against somebody's character.
against everyone else's characters.
I don't know. Something Christian made. I don't know.
I love that, like, how I quickly went from, like, running that game for a little bit, throwing you guys in jail, and then immediately getting Andraste out.
Yeah, that
My
was
best friend.
weird.
What was my crime? I didn't commit crimes. I'm innocent.
I think they.
No, you
I think
took
they
the
thought
fall
you
for it.
murdered. You murdered a dude.
I think you took the fall for the party because you're like, I am the sea.
Oh, that makes sense. That is old Andraste. She would take the fall for the party. You guys are rude.
Wee. 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 Okay. Who are we missing now? Hank.
No, Hank's
Makai
here.
and Sierra. But
It sounds like Sierra's gonna show up a little bit later, but is Makai definitely showing? I don't know what the deal is.
No, he texted me. He's doing something still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost 6:30, and I know I have no reason to do this because I was late too. But do we want to start and roll Sierra in when she's able to?
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, she's not like she's gonna be. You gotta still go deliver your package and shit.
Okay. Well, then we
Oh,
can
okay.
Yeah.
let's
so.
go do a
Alright,
delivery service. Now that we're
All right,
Kiki's
yeah.
delivery
If it's
service.
not gonna be something that cuts her out of the action, then we can do that first.
No, you guys are good.
No, we want to cut her out of the action.
Wow.
Sorry, Sierra, you can't sit with us.
I'm going to be running 2 games parallel to each other now. One with her in it and one with you guys in it.
Oh.
Fun.
What if I wanna
Eventually,
join that game,
there'll be a
then?
fun crossover episode.
Please tell me she's not gonna pull another ooh woo and try to kill us all.
Oh my god.
No promises.
I remember that.
No comment.
I made that character sheet for.
To murder us?
That
Her character could kill me.
yeah, I got straight up the thinged by Sierra.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you deserved it, though.
I was a victim, you know.
Of yourself.
The
Yeah.
ego.
So last game, y'all, what, stole some pastries back?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Did we
stole
actually
some
look in the
pastries
box to
back.
confirm it was pastries?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You 1000% looked in the box and went, shit. It's just some fucking donuts.
Did we seriously risk getting killed for donuts?
Not just donuts, but yeah. Yeah, that's some fucking pastries. And
The inn that we were in the night
Yeah.
before.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
How far away is that from where we just stole?
My understanding is it's across the street.
It's not very far.
Okay. I'd probably suggest that we go back towards nicer, quote unquote, part of town to figure out what we're gonna do now.
We
Yes,
should probably
you
take
should.
these
Good
back to
neighbor.
him.
Yeah, we should deliver this sandwich.
Well, that's why I put quote unquote because that area that we were in was filled with smoke. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against smoke, but it was just not the nicest part of town.
The wrong kind of smoke.
Yep.
I have no argument about heading over there.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys decide to make your way back to the tavern on the hill.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are we? Our good friend Orfeo take the lead on this?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
I'm carrying the pastries.
Other pastries. Pop out. I am gonna go play the piano and just kind of set the vibe again.
Alright.
Real quick before we like get in there, can I do like a medicine check or something to see if yikes, sorry. If these are actually just pastries or if there's something more into those.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We don't have very good medicine, but we'll see. Oh, that's cocked. Hold on. Hold on, let's see.
Can you make your own playlist or like put your own music in?
Yeah, I can. Send me some-
Is this game Spotify integrated? You know.
Well, actually, that's funny that you mentioned that. There is a way to pull up.
I mean, I can't imagine that it would not be Spotify.
Sure.
Anyway, is it a medicine roll or what would it be?
Yeah, just give me a medicine roll. That's fine.
Okay, the total is 10. Sorry, 9.
It looked tasty. It looked like some tasty, like muffins and like cupcakes and some like shit. You know, I don't eat a lot of sweets anymore because I'm gluten free. So
No, you're good. I just was like, is this seriously it? But
I imagine there's a lot of cheese danishes.
as we're like walking back, I'm just like, you know what? I get it. I'd get mad if someone stole this from me too.
It isn't about the contents. It's about the principle.
You
I don't know. I'm a
guys,
little mad that we're getting our chain yanked on a package of donuts.
Yeah,
We're
it
fine.
feels like. And, to be fair, though, I'm also not certain that Taylor was ready for me to open it and be like, "What's inside?"
oh no,
What's in the box? Oh wait, we already did that
I
joke.
no joke, 1000%, 100% always gonna be pastries. I was 1000% gonna have your first quest be pastries.
Okay, good. So this guy's just an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. Congratulations to us.
Gotcha. I have first level adventures, but you know what? No, first level adventures aren't pastries. Are we had to steal. It's fine. I'm good. I'm not too worried about it. But I am gonna try to sell this guy the. Oh my gosh, the like cargo manifest, like the
The manifest.
transfer. Yeah, the manifest of like shipments and stuff, and like when stuff is coming in and coming out,
Yeah. Okay.
so we can rob them back. Or maybe I hold on to it and we rob them. No, we're good guys.
Are you? Have you decided that yet?
I've decided that Hank is a good person and wants to be good, and is going to try and be some sort of moral compass for his friends if they do not have one.
Oh, good. I don't have to do it this time.
What's a compass?
Exactly. See, and actually, Keelan, that was definitely thinking, like, we can't make Andraste our moral compass. Because I don't think she would be anymore.
What? Rude. Now I am going to be.
That's not rude, just true.
It's like challenge accepted.
Fine. We take everything back.
You guys make it
I
back
get
to the
that.
car. No problem.
Yeah, my guy's, like, aesthetic is, like, green clothes and red hair and green eyes. That makes sense.
So you guys just head straight there during the middle of the day.
Mhm.
What then?
We promise hasty, what's the word?
Hasty.
Right, like,
Delivery?
what's the word?
Expedited
Yes,
delivery?
Delivery, results. That's the word I was actually looking for. Is we're looking for, we promise good, fast results.
Yes.
Well, it's
The
just
best. It's
as
kind.
you left it without the music. This time it's quiet, lots of smoke in the air still, and plenty of people just sitting around drinking in the middle of the day.
Word. Well, I'm gonna bust in this place and be like, yeah, who's getting ready to listen to some music? And I'm gonna go ahead, jaunt over to the piano and start banging out some fun stuff.
Okay.
Don't bang the piano.
The rest of you guys, where are you heading?
Back to that table that we were at before. I'm gonna hang out at that table. Yep.
We're looking at a dirty 20 for piano playing.
Sounds good. You guys sit down as you hear
Dun 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 dun
jazz
dun
kind of slowly roll out of
dun
the
dun dun.
Ba 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 bum ba. Ba 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 ba.
Man, this is my jam.
Bum.
Play nothing but
I
clap.
feel like this song is above its time.
You
Wow.
see your contact sitting in his chair still.
He just sat there for an entire night, most of the day.
I mean, as
My
far
God,
as you
this
guys.
man, that is great. Orview, I would go ahead and take the lead on this then. He's your informant.
Yes.
All right.
Well, forgotten. Let's see. Where's this? What should
I was
I
like-
say?
Did something happen to where it just got cut out?
No, I'm not sure. I am desperately trying to remember
It's in
where we
the,
were at. This was the guy who he had the
Mr. Gambini.
yes, this is the guy who sent us out on the job.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the guy who sent you out on the job.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool. I have staved off the Alzheimer's for now.
Oh my god.
You get pat down again by his bodyguard.
So I'm delivering donuts to him. Is that what we're doing?
Wait, hold on. I
No,
would
I
have
thought of it
absolutely I would have absolutely prefaced. We did not open this. We don't know what's inside of it.
Oh yeah, no, yep. Here is the box fitting the description you gave me, Mr. Gambini.
Excellent. Excellent. You see him open it up and it kind of does that that glow from like Pulp Fiction.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no! Oh my god!
As you see him pull out one of the cupcakes and he takes a bite of it. Oh, good, still fresh. My mother sent these over to me. I would have been devastated if they didn't get here.
You know what? I respect this man.
Yeah, I guess fair enough.
All right.
I get it.
Mama's homemade
Yeah.
goods.
Extend the hand. Vincent Gambini III, Esquire, at your service. What was it that you needed again? Does Orfeo remember?
We needed, our memories.
I don't know about any, memories, but I can say what you came to me for. You were looking for wyvern poison. You wanted to bring down a dragon. Is what you said.
Yikes.
Said you were brewing something.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I sent you to an old lady in the woods. She's probably one of the only people who would know.
Well, I mean, as long as you've got the right contacts.
Listen, I can always find something. You just need to let me know what you're looking for.
You should probably ask him, and this is more out of character. You might want to ask him something along the lines of like, if we mentioned anything, or if he remembers any sort of like clock tower.
Like,
thing.
ask him if he remembers interacting with us or remembers a clock tower, stuff like that.
Because I don't know. Probably don't mention that we woke up a couple days ago and didn't remember anything, but just a thought. The more information we can get for free out of this dude, the better.
Well, Mr. Gambini, do you recall any interaction with us or us being in the clock tower? Are you familiar with the clock tower around these parts?
I mean, there's the local one attached to one of the temples here, but you didn't make a mention of something like that. From my understanding, though, we're pretty hush-hush about it, but it was something big. Something you wanted to send a message about.
Maybe we are bad guys. Sending messages, ordering poison. Whack.
Killing a dragon.
Well, killing a dragon is objectively bad, I would say. Like, even if the dragon's killing people, I think, like, relocation and resources for natural habitats for dragons is probably good.
They're an endangered species.
Exactly.
They are an endangered species, actually.
Why are we killing a dragon?
I don't think wyvern are regular dragons, but alright.
Oh, we're getting wyvern poison to kill a dragon. That was, like, the whole thing.
Oh, I just... Meta. Ah!
I know,
don't
right?
have memories.
I don't know what's going on, actually, at all.
I have an idea, but it's more that, just an idea.
Word. I'm just going off of the information that was given in this conversation. I
Listen.
assume I'll be filled in about later.
I am so
more-
confused.
The more we play this game, the more I remember a little bit of what happened the last campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like,
Now you're realizing
on
how
me,
much
Vinny, I
memory
don't
we've
remember
lost, you and I.
anything.
We've lost a lot.
so if my brain, I don't know, we can.
Listen,
Yeah, I was gonna say we can like kind of discuss this. No, I don't think we can discuss this in character. Taylor, how do you want to do like the memory revival thing? Just because I don't want to meta anything, and I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I know what this is.
yeah, you're gonna have to use your brain. You're gonna have to use your
Yeah.
big boy brain, and you're going to have to give me. Let me look here.
Hold on, I gotta do sound things because I'm all goofy.
Go ahead. Take your time. It's all good.
Oh
You
my
know
gosh,
what?
we have a group.
Actually, I need you to give me an intelligence.
Who?
Save.
I need-
Oh boy. My
Wait, who gets
best-
the intelligence save?
Mr. Cole over there, because he's
Oh,
the one
okay.
that's trying to remember things from what he's heard.
My best stat, guys. Here we go.
Mr. Nat King Cole himself.
Hey, that's actually not bad. That's a
There we go. Hi.
hi.
Hello.
Woo.
That's a 17, by the way.
You're pushing out brain babies.
Speaking of, Sierra, when he's done eating, do you want to see him real quick?
Yes.
So
She's like,
yeah. So Cole, what tipped you off? Like, what are you trying to remember?
I remember like dragon, and at least in my head, like my personal head, I'm remembering Alora. Essentially, was like the name, or we interacted with the dragon at some point, and he mentioned that his wife could turn into a dragon. Something, I don't know. Maybe that's something that I don't totally remember well, but
So,
So,
for a couple of dragons, you think it's kind of blurry, kind of like trying to remember a dream right after you've just woken up, and you're just kind of like. And I'm gonna get back to you while you're thinking about this shit.
okay.
Because real quick here, Vincent Gambini III is going to point out to Orfeo this character sitting at the bar over here,
Baby.
who may or may not be trying to sound check her stuff currently.
yeah.
Anyways, he points her out, says, you know, she might be of some use to you. She stumbled in here a few days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Might be worth your time to talk to her. Okay, Cole. Do you remember a dragon living in a mountain? Really hell-bent on trying to eat you guys and trying to protect a ring.
And trying to protect what?
Ring.
A ring.
A ring, yes. And you do remember another dragon that was also green, but that one's a little bit fuzzier.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what you get from pushing out brain babies.
Okay. I'm gonna lean in to Amberly and gonna kind of like, how much do you remember from whatever? Because if you and I, because you're the only one that looked familiar at the chapel or whatever it was. Did we were we in a
You
group together?
you look familiar, and that's about as much as I know.
If you want to try and do some memory shit. intelligence save.
I'm so great at those.
Hey, me too.
Just kidding. Okay, I'm not bad at them though. But I got a 9, so that's what I got.
The more you try and think about it, the more you feel like you're forgetting.
My brain hurts.
Yeah.
You know, like a brain freeze. When you try to remember, you just get brain freeze. The worst kind of amnesia. Brain freesia.
You're looking less and less familiar by the moment, actually.
You know, the fact that you even snorted at that, really, I mean, you should be ashamed of yourself. That was just such low humor.
I was trying not to. I put popcorn in my mouth, you know.
I know, yeah, I know. You really it was a honest, gave it an honest football try.
Listen, you guys seem like good people. Perhaps I can do a little bit more digging. I would suggest you start with the Lady in the Woods. But
Okay,
perhaps
well-
I can do some digging on you guys while you're gone.
It sounds like she's someone who we have to go to anyway, so we may as well go there for her mixture, the potion, and then maybe he'll have come up with something in the meantime. And if not, we'll at least we'll get something out of it with the potion.
Oh my god.
Alright.
What if we've already been there?
I just kind of assume at this point that we have.
Okay. I have something, but I don't want to look at it right now.
Alright. Gets 13 silver in your cup.
Hey,
Like-
thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen.
The crowd here seems a little less lively than the other
That's
night.
midday. Not worried about it.
Some of them look pretty hungover.
Understandable.
Oh, so
One
this
of
is
them
the
I'm pretty
hangover
sure was
crowd.
asleep at the table and just like woke up and kept drinking.
I mean, I would expect the hangover crowd to be, here, rather than somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm waiting until Orfeo is done with his conversation and like get to what he can, and then I will kind of stop and approach and try to make my hit for him buying the.
I will. I guess if our friend is done, the NPC, then we can go ahead, Mr. Giovanni. Fuck, it's all running to
Gambino.
Gambini. Anyway, I was thinking of Vampire the Masquerade. Anyway,
Wrong game.
anyway, all right. So, being that this is taken care of, we'll go back to the party, and I'll say, basically what I said to him, that let's go to the old lady in the woods, because anything else, progress-wise here, is going to take some time, so may as well make use of this time now while we got some nothing going on.
And
Let's
the,
go over, drink that potion.
the girl at the bar?
No, the old lady in the woods, I said.
He told
Do
you.
you know about this?
He told you to go meet with the girl at the bar.
Right,
might
but
be able to help us.
Well, yes, but I'm saying to the party, like, this is the plan. We're going. I
Okay.
mean, we'll have to talk to the girl at the bar, but there's the old lady in the woods. So, are we clear that we're gonna have to go there? Everyone on the same page? Anyone else need to do anything before we leave town?
Yep. Let's go one thing.
All right.
Might as well.
Talk to the bartender lady first.
Yeah, and I'm gonna approach Mr. Gambini himself.
Alright, his bodyguard stops you. See him look back at his spot.
Would I have learned this bodyguard's name in just the time playing?
I mean, nobody's asked him the bodyguard's name.
Yeah, I'll ask him. I'll be like, hey, nice to meet you. Name's Tank, local entertainment. Not a fan, I see.
No. Did pretty good last night.
Appreciate you.
Usually, Gambini does not let people just walk up to him, but considering that you seem to be with the others,
Yeah, it's
He's-
a little friends of the party, you know?
given the okay.
Appreciate it. Mr. Gambini, I appreciate your time. Don't want to take up too much, but you're a very busy man. I just wanted to jaw with you real quick about something I found while I was over with the... Was it the...
The Lambert.
Lamberts. I was gonna say Lamberts. Found something with the Lamberts. You might be interested in purchasing.
Oh, yeah? What
Absolutely.
is it?
Well, you seem like a frugal businessman, but I have here a manifest of their comings and goings in their shipping business, and some and their most recent shipping list, and their upcoming imports and exports. Might be interested in that. You might not be. I do. Yeah, the guy over working at the dock, not the brightest bulb in the bunch, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Did you shoot him?
No need to shoot him. We work. I like to work in a much cleaner way than that. Shooting somebody requires, disposal and all that. Sanitation department needs to get involved. I'm not about it. Not my business.
Listen. Your friend wanted a gun. I was figuring maybe he might shoot the guy, but it's not a big deal.
I think
you gotta pay the murder tax.
The
I hate
murder
taxes.
tax?
Listen, Mr. Gambini. Between you and me, I think he just likes to feel the heft of something in his hands. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it just kind of helps pay the town fund. Like, every year they auction off assassinations that are legal to the highest bidder. Helps pay for the roads.
But would that be something you're interested in, Mr. Gambini?
What's it worth to you?
To me, who's to say? I could potentially intercede some of these shipments myself, but I'm a busy guy, I got stuff to do. The question is, what's it worth to you, or to your competitors?
Things you want. Money, information, items, goods.
Oh, this is a great question. Do I want... What information could we need from this guy? How much gold would he give me? Or what items would he give me?
Information probably won't do us a lot of good right now.
That's
Granted, this is your thing right now.
No, I am kind of thinking that is the case. Information feels like we've gotten enough. Like we're kind of being pushed in a different direction here to kind of move our quest. So I'm gonna ask him. I'm like, all right, listen.
Like maybe gold or items honestly
That's
might
what
help us the most.
I'm thinking. Well, I look back and go, interesting. Items are always useful. Gold sometimes even more so. But what have you come into your? I've come into something into my possession recently. What have you come into your possession recently that you'd be willing to part ways with?
Well, my family's no shortage of income, you could say. I also see my fair share of folks who like to wave sticks around in the air, cast things, you could say as well too. So I suppose it depends on if money or something physical.
Whoa! I don't say that, but Hank's thought is, wait a minute, am I being flirted with?
Yo, wait a minute. Hold up.
Wink, wink.
Handsome man. I go, something physical, something sounds good to me. What do you got? This is a safe place to talk about it, Neil?
I recently acquired a bag, you see here.
I'm all about acquiring the bag.
A bag that you can just keep putting things into it.
I'm gonna wrap this up right now and say absolutely, and I pass it over.
You see him pull out a thing and just hand you a bag of holding.
It is in fact a bag of holding. Okay. I'm gonna ask him just quickly, Meg. That bag can hold anything. You say, something that shouldn't fit inside of there out of it.
Be reasonable with it, but yeah, I mean, I've heard don't touch two of them together.
Interesting.
That's not
I've
what-
also heard that, but in different contexts.
Docking.
Oh man.
In that case, I have some things
all
as
right.
well. But
Mr. Gambini, I'm happy, more than happy to give this to you, and I will gratefully take your bag there. And just know that if you ever need me to come play piano ever again, I'd be more than happy.
well, if I ever hear anything that might be of interest to you guys,
Of course,
be in
of course.
touch.
We like to pride ourselves on being very useful and resourceful. So if you ever need some people like that, we'll be in touch.
Very good, very good.
Mr. Gambini. And I point to the guy and ask him, "Hey, big guy, what's your name?"
Oh my god. I was gonna say Hank. Like that was the funny part. It was like your name's Hank. Oh shit. My name's Frank.
Frank.
Not to be confused with Hank.
Frank, you're doing a great job, and I want you to know I appreciate you, and I think that your style, immaculate, and Mr. Gambini, you're in safe hands. Frank, good to see you. And I walk out, and I'm gonna walk away. I come over to the party and go, that guy is slightly intimidating. I had to don his native accent to try to talk to him. It's kind of weird. Anyways, should we go?
We should
We should.
flag the what?
Let's skedaddle. Let's
No, I want to flag the
I like
girl
how
down
the figure
at the bar.
school
Oh
side
yeah, we
note
should.
are-
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. She should just come sit with us, although we don't have enough chairs, but it's fine. You're not sitting in a chair.
Mute herself again.
What?
I said you muted yourself again.
No, I know. I muted myself on purpose so that people don't hear me. Right? Am I here?
We're
Ah,
here.
you're
We can
here.
hear you
You're
now.
right here.
Oh! No, I mean
Literally
like,
right.
oh, okay. I didn't know I was here. Hi.
Yeah, we're flagging you down to come to our table. Like I
Oh,
wave.
okay.
I don't like waving, but I guess I wave.
Okay. So she's gonna give a little and approach you guys. Can I help you with something?
Orfeo?
Well, can she help us with something? You flagged her down. You tell me.
Orfeo, you were talking to Mr. Gambini, and Mr. Gambini said that she would be of some use to us. Were you not listening
Okay.
to him? Was I just listening from the table?
How are you? All right, new lady. How are you going to be of use to us?
Oh.
What are you gonna be able to help this party do?
Hold on. You don't just ask a lady how she can be of use to something.
While they're arguing,
I'm gonna
gonna
second that.
step in here and go, "Hi, I'm Hank. What's your name?"
That's exactly how you introduce yourself.
I thought her name was Lady.
Nope.
Appreciated? My name is Lilith.
Lilith, nice to meet you. We are a group of, I believe, heroes. Some people of well repute in the area, looking to potentially get back
That's
some
debatable. That's
we don't know. Like, we're figuring
Yeah,
that out.
yeah.
Anyway, is there any? We are looking for a little bit of help, and we were told that you might have some information.
Lilith, how good is your memory? Out of curiosity.
I'd say it's as normal as anyone else.
Well,
Strange question to ask.
Well, maybe not anyone else in this party.
I was
We have a
hoping
bit of a problem.
As normal as the next guy, and then we go, we're not the next guy.
We're the last. We're the previous guy.
So you're
Oh.
facing some memory issues?
Yes.
Currently,
Yeah. It seems we all have been afflicted by the same curse.
I see. And I imagine you don't know who inflicted you with this curse.
Booyah, I got an 18.
No.
maybe a dragon.
A dragon.
Dragon?
I don't know.
That dragons were extinct.
Yeah, I can't say. Well, if you're in need of an extra hand, I can definitely assist, potentially. Is there any other information you have to go off of? Where have you all come from?
Great
The clock
question.
tower.
That's
Part of the
something else. Yeah, something else we can't seem to.
I like to think I came from like the big city with flashy lights with my name all written up on the big billboards, you know. But I don't know.
I guarantee where I'm from is called something different now. So I don't know what it's called by now, but back, what was it, 70 years ago, we called it Africa.
Oh,
Did we call it that?
back
We did,
back in
didn't
the
we?
days.
When I look at this, when I look at Lilith, what exactly does she look like?
So Lilith she's very fair, human freckles, younger appearance, she's only about 24, dark hair, cut pretty short. She is wearing, for the most part, darker, black clothing, a little bit of blue accent, but her cloak in particular is, black. So, she's a little bit of a mysterious figure, I guess you could say.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Uh,
Shorter in stature.
wearing anything with like ravens on it by chance at all?
Yeah, you could say something like that. I wouldn't say that you would be able to see particularly, but that could be something that's on there.
Okay.
Maybe hidden away a little bit.
Does she happen to have a necklace with a cage or a bird on it?
No, she does not. She is wearing a choker though.
Hardly know her.
All right. Details that matter.
Yeah.
That's
She's a human though, right?
Yeah, she is human.
Okay.
okay. So we've got, how many humans do we have in the party? I'm a human. You're a human. Who else? We've got 2 elves, I think, right?
What? I've got my hood up to hide that I'm an elf, thank you.
Well, yeah, I know. I know.
Jeez.
You know what I'm asking. I think we got 2 elves, and then 3. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, you're in good company.
So,
We're the majority. That's what I'm trying to say.
I
Okay.
think 3 versus 2, does that make majority?
I think it does.
I was going to say, you do have some interesting faces around this table.
Well,
Interesting.
I mean, for all we know, like, you know, we may have known one another, or everybody here may have known everyone else at some point, and we can't remember. So I don't know if it seems like you don't know us, you haven't met us before. So whatever we're wrapped up in, hopefully, you can kind of bring like a second opinion to.
I can definitely assist. I wouldn't say I'd be looking for any sort of payment, but any information that you could end up giving me once we do return your memory, that's more valuable to me than anything else.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was under the impression that the boss man gave you a job and you had to do it, which was help us. But maybe I'm reading too far.
Do you actually work
And being
for
Yeah.
I've done a few jobs, I guess you could say.
Oh, okay, so you're like a contractor. Got it. Like a work-by-work basis. For sure.
Yeah.
you know, and independent,
us.
self-employed.
And here I was thinking my name preceded me.
Yeah, maybe it
Your name-
does.
No idea who you are.
Your name is
Oh.
Lilith.
Your name's
Wonderful.
very familiar to me.
No.
What's your reputation?
Wait. Amberly, it is?
I get the work that needs to be done. That's what matters.
You're a fixer. That's the term.
Yeah.
Well, at least good to know that we've got someone who probably isn't afraid of violence. Should we run across it? Which I think we've managed to be pretty diplomatic so far, though.
I see. Well,
You
what
didn't-
information have you gathered so far?
We need to go to the woods
The woods.
to meet a lady in the woods.
Do we have any description of this lady?
He's in the woods.
Someone didn't ask.
She's in the woods. Okay.
She's called
I
the Lady
imagine-
of the Woods, so I'm guessing
The
it's
lady
a
in the
title.
woods.
I
Yeah.
imagine I kind of lean over to Amberly and I go, "Are we thinking somebody who's kind of like us?" Or...
Your guess will be as good as mine.
Okay, just curious.
Whoa! Holy crap!
That
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 was the
stream
coolest
is
thing
loud.
I've ever seen.
But yeah,
All right.
we don't necessarily know, but I imagine that we can ask potentially. You know what? Let me go and ask.
Wait,
I'm gonna
See no
walk up.
reason why we
I'm
can't
gonna walk
ask.
over. I'm gonna walk over to Frank and go, "Hey, Frankie, my guy. Hey, just a quick question. So we're supposed to go and find some lady of the woods. We don't really know what she looks like. Do you guys happen to have a description of her, or like what anything we're looking for?"
Oh, gray hair, unmistakable.
Gray hair, unmistakable. Facial scars, anything like that. Tattoos.
Gonna be the only person for miles around.
Okay. Just in the which woods?
He gives you a little there's a little map. He gives you some directions.
Perfect. Hey, Frank, I appreciate you. You're doing a great job. Anyways, Mr. Gambini, thank you for your time. Anyways, all right, thank you. I go back to the group and I go, oh, okay, cool. So we're looking for gray hair, only woman for miles around, roughly in this location. I kind of show him on my hand because I didn't bring him up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're looking for somebody. The words used were unmistakable. So I think we just kind of send it and make it happen.
Sounds good to me.
Wing it as we go.
I feel like that's what we did in the past. I don't know for certain, but I feel like winging it was our strong suit.
You know, no plan survives contact with reality.
You know, I just feel like fate is either on our side or not. You know, just like it's like sometimes it's like I feel like sometimes on dice just kind of determines our whole fate sometimes.
You know, I think we make our own fate. I'm gonna flip a coin and call it and go heads.
Was
Can I roll a high or low check real quick?
Hang on.
Was it?
Oh,
Was it?
bad, yeah.
somebody has coins.
That's coin. All right.
Oh.
Heads. I grab it and I flip it back over to prove my point. See, we make our own destinies.
I see.
Andraste's just chuckling at the table about everybody talking about destiny and fate.
Hank's gonna kind of sink back into his chair and try not to look embarrassed. Like, damn, that was a 50-50 shot. That could have worked.
Would have been cool as hell.
That would have been cooler had he had like a trick coin that was both heads.
That would be funny, actually.
Finally, the 1d1.
He thinks to himself, "Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get that.
And then a
I'm
normal
gonna,
coin.
I'm gonna make
Random
that if I
as well.
can."
Normal coin is a 1d2.
Anywho, friends, shall we go?
To the woods?
Save for date. What time is it right now?
Midday.
Okay. Well, you should have enough time. Enough daylight.
All right. Well,
Should we? Are we doing this on foot? We getting horses? What's the plan?
I mean,
I mean, you have the map. How far out did they say it was?
Oh, hey, Dan.
Yeah,
how many
so-
how many days are we looking at before we can get to where we're going?
Oh, it's gonna be evening by the time you get there.
Cool. We can get there before nightfall, I think.
Alright.
Wait, on
Then
foot or by
let's
horse?
Set it out.
I'll see if I can track anything down, possibly.
Yeah, Taylor, was that on foot or on horseback?
If you're going horseback, you'll get there a little bit sooner.
That's me.
Yeah. So you guys doing horses then?
I'm gonna ask a group. Yeah, if we get there, if we do horses, we'll get there. Oh my gosh, maybe like a third of the time.
I mean, I don't want to spend the money on horses right now.
If
Unless I
we
can
walk,
keep it.
if we walk, we'll get there before sundown. So I think we'll be okay.
That should be fine, honestly.
Yeah, you know, maybe.
I have no problem with
does
that.
I kind of look around the group and I go, "Hey, anybody like good at potentially like breaking a horse and like finding a wild horse and
What?
Please. He just walks
Sorry.
off.
Not good with animals.
okay. He's gonna jauntily walk behind Cole.
All
Cut
right.
to the spirit montage real quick.
I was thinking Brother Bear.
Tell everybody, come
Yeah.
on the way.
Perfect. There we go.
All right, yeah, no, you guys walk along. You guys see some horses and carriages go by until you come to a fork in the road. You take the left fork. You reach the edge of the woods.
Well, I think this is the point where we kind of dive in. Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Yes, so
I'm ready. She puts up her hood.
Anything unfamiliar about these woods? I mean, we're assuming we've possibly been here before.
Hang on.
I'm gonna let. I think I'm gonna, as a character choice, I'm gonna let everybody else try to remember stuff. I'm just gonna say that Hank is absolutely not gonna remember anything until he has given his memories back.
I'm honestly afraid to trust. My character's afraid to trust, if not like his own memory. He's afraid that he's going to like jump to wrong conclusions due to the gaps.
Fair.
well, he also has PTSD, so that's fair.
What does everybody else? Well, I kind of saw pictures, but what does everybody else kind of look like, by the way?
Cole is actually very similarly, I can speak, I do it for a living, dressed to you, actually. You actually see he has he's wearing a lot of dark, like, black clothes, but a lot of it has, like, little streaks of, like, red to it, or, some of them are a little more, but it's like a darker red than anything. He, obviously you've seen what he physically looks like, but he has a thigh holster with a bunch of like arrows in there, like a thigh quiver, I should say.
Okay.
And then he's got two swords like on his hip, but his cloak kind of covers the length of them, but you definitely just see the hilts than anything.
Hank is wearing like a set of like forest green dyed studded leather armor, and he's got a rapier on his belt and like a mandolin strapped across his back. He's got red curly hair. And if you're vigilant, you can kind of notice that he does have slightly pointy ears sticking up like out of the tufts of his hair, and he's he's got like the rest of his stuff he's wearing is like it's not bad looking clothes. He seems to have nicer looking pants and shoes, and like a necklace that kind of goes down into his shirt, and you assume that you might assume that something's connected to it, but you don't know what it is because you can't see it. Like ocean green eyes.
I'm wearing basically a bunch of layers of priestly looking robes, but like travel version with
Gotcha.
trousers. I think I posted a photo earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Adventuring outfit.
super white hair, looks like it's braided up, and she's keeping her hood up to attempt to hide her elven ears.
Okay.
So the only reason I haven't added my own music yet is I can't actually hear.
Sad day.
Sergeant Orfeo seems to have a stained and old army uniform. He's definitely looks like he's been around the world from the wear on it.
Okay.
These woods look kind of familiar to me. They're very old. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, some of these
Whatever
trees
hit
are
me.
probably older than me.
Whatever hit us with this memory wipe, Jim Jam, must have hit me harder than you, because I am not remembering jack squat.
Well,
Kind of feels like
I
I've.
feel like if this is a, I mean, Orfeo says in his kind of ignorance, he's like, if this is a magical thing, would elves be more immune to it?
I don't have an
I
answer
mean,
to you on that.
maybe you'd remember more. Yeah.
But I will say
I
this
guess
kind of
you
feels
can
like
consider
I
it not really a charm.
like home-ish, home-ish. I can't say I'm from here. I have no idea, but it feels like home. I am at home here. That's what it is. That's the feeling. I feel at home.
That
I wonder what
is.
home looks like now.
I wonder what home is. Vaguely remember the Empire.
Home
That's
is
it.
where you are with friends, people you love.
No offense, I'm not home yet.
Not yet. That's what I like to hear.
Your optimism is good like me.
Potentially.
Your optimism is gonna get us all killed.
Also potentially, but I have you, my good friends, backing me up. So I think we're going to be just fine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, we could be optimistic. I mean, there's no reason to be mopey just because we're gonna die.
Here's my thought on it. You guys are all, got your own things you're dealing with. But I think if we're going to stick together, we each have to find a reason why we are the exception to our own rules, like each other. You know what I mean? Like, you might not trust people. I point at Cole and go, Cole, you might not trust me, but
That's fair.
I need you to
That's-
find the reason, like the exception, why I'm an exception to that rule, because your life is potentially in my hands, and I need to trust you, and I want you to trust me. So we'll work on it. And I'm gonna work on it.
That's a pretty reasonable perspective. We have to work as a team. We're a squad. If we don't work together, if we let anything come between us, then yeah.
But anywho, Cole, you look like you're well versed in the woods. Amber Lee, you as well. Would you lead the way?
I'll
You don't wanna
I'll
get
assist
stabbed,
Cole.
do you?
No, I just metagame know that you're a ranger.
What a game you'd speak of.
But I'm putting my trust in you right now. So
He like kind of leads the way. He's like, "Look, if you just didn't want to get stabbed, you can just say that."
well, I
But
don't
as
want to
he-
get stabbed.
But as he's just walking,
I think we're all on team. Don't get stabbed.
I hope so. I'm on
I'm-
team stab.
It's not
I'm
fun.
team stabbed.
I'm more on
It's not a
team.
good time.
Team.
You've
There are
never
things you could be
experienced
stabbed by that are fun.
Orfeo kind of puts his hands up in there. He's like, I would rather be shot than stabbed.
Are
Personally.
we all certain that we've all been stabbed at some point? Hank is for sure gonna do a quick once-over on his body to look for stab wounds and scars.
How are you gonna do it once over? You're just like stripped down
Just
in the woods.
pat yourself.
Just a quick look under the shirt, like open the pants, maybe check the legs. Just a quick.
Checking
You
for
really-
scars.
You
You
don't even
know.
remember that you were any time that you were stabbed?
I don't remember
Trust
anything.
me, you would remember.
What is
if
the
you got
last
stabbed.
thing you all remember?
That's a 21 for investigation on myself.
It's a pretty good roll.
Which scar do you want to look at?
Do I have many? I just look over and I go, oh my gosh, guys! I think I've been stabbed a few times.
Orfeo, this is gonna cause Orfeo to like unbutton his uniform shirt and look.
Yes.
Do we have stabs or like holes? What do these scars look like?
You looking at each other, notice you both have a stab wound right through your heart.
Well, listen, this is concerning, but also, right way to look at this. I've been through the ringer and came out on top because I'm still here, baby. Let's go.
I'm wearing a lot of layers, so I'm not undressing to look for scars, but I did take a bath last night in a nice hot bath, so did I see scars?
Did you notice anything?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna strip down.
by BT Dubs, yeah, do I recognize any of them at all? Out of curiosity?
Any of us?
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's-
I
well-
recognize?
Well, that's what we asked you in the bar.
No, out of character. Do I recognize anybody?
No, you don't.
Okay, cool. Alright,
Other
good.
than-
Then I
Other than that,
just want to make
Deb
sure.
Caffey, the piano player who played the night before.
Ah, okay. So if I recognize anybody, it might be, you know, if I was there at the bar the previous night. Oh.
Are you breaking? Okay.
There's some secret texts going on.
Okay. All right. I was like, I wasn't sure if the audio is breaking up, but
Tell
It
actually
was,
is-
but it worked out in his favor.
Okay.
All right. Cole's leading the way and trying to kind of look for any woods or like
Oh,
cabins.
We're in
or
the
anything
woods.
along the way.
you're walking, and you come to a fork in the road.
In the woods? There's a fork. Wait, there's a road through the woods when we got to the woods?
It's got like a little dirt path. It's not a big road. It's
Cole,
like
you're amazing.
well,
One
I mean,
path
I knew that.
One path seems more worn. The other path seems a little harder to find.
Well,
Just off pure intuition, I think a little harder to find one seems to be the one we should go down.
that's what I was gonna say too.
Can I? Do either
The
of
road
these
less
roads
traveled.
feel familiar to me?
Oh yeah, this whole place.
Yeah, I get this whole place, but am I like, oh, we should go left?
Not
Grosse,
specifically
I mean,
that.
Amber Lee, vibe check path.
Vibe check.
Vibe check the path. I'm vibe checking this path.
If you want to like try and make a brain baby, you can try and push one out. Yeah, intelligence save.
Do an intelligence save.
I hate that phrasing.
Look, as one of the only, well, I'm not gonna say one of the only because Keelan also has kids. As one of the only other people that's experienced that, I hate that too.
Can I do an intelligence history check, or is it just intelligence?
Do a history, that's fine. Why not?
I got a 12.
Yeah, go down the left one path.
All right. I have a feeling we should go left, you guys.
left it is.
Oh, we think.
Left. Okay.
So, I was thinking of playing some, like a little music for the Jaunty Trail tune, but I'm also kind of worried that there's going to be stuff in the woods.
Well, I mean, I figure
I
if we
probably
take the road less traveled, we'll be less likely to run in the.
I don't know. It's nothing we can't handle, I don't think.
All right, Jaunty Trail tune
Come.
it is.
Well, I mean, I don't know about the jaunty trail tune. I'm just saying that the road less traveled is probably the safer one for us. You know.
Hank does have a harmonica. He's going to play a lovely rendition of Morning Wood on the harmonica.
Do 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 do. Oh wait, wrong one. Wrong morning.
Do I actually know how to turn the volume up on this?
Oh, there you go. Wow.
Just vibing in the woods, I guess.
This
It's actually really nice.
I'd probably say this fight,
I know my classical
Everything.
music.
Cole actually kind of has his bow at the ready. Like, he doesn't have an arrow knock or anything, but he kind of just... He's very uneasy, just because he's not familiar with any of this place before.
Alright.
You look stressed. You doing okay?
We're
Oh,
all
yeah,
a little
this
stressed,
is-
I think.
Y'all should relax a little.
Do you happen to have anything that could help us relax?
No, not at the moment.
I agree. Give me 5 seconds to you and them. I'm see if you were cool.
I was gonna make a comment on I've lost like a large portion of my memory, and it's not really very relaxing. But the music's nice, so
But if you think about it, you don't remember the bad things that happened to you. So,
yeah, I feel like that's the most important thing to remember, because the bad things are the things that could happen again. The good stuff is fine. I mean, not fine, but
I don't know, maybe just like beginning anew and just kind of blank slating it might be the way to go, you know? Did you guys ever think about that?
No.
Well, I mean, you know, when you don't remember it, you think that you want it, and when you do remember it, you remember that you don't want it. So the grass is always green on the other side of that particular hill.
Lilith,
Fair enough. Yeah?
you mentioned that you thought your name was preceding you. Why exactly is that? What about you made you think that we were asking for your help because of your namesake?
And I
literally
said
just
I
thought did
recognize
enough at
her
that
name.
bar that people would know who I was by now, but
Cole, can we guess? We're gonna play a game. What we want.
apparently
Well,
not. Yeah.
Why are you asking me if you can guess?
You seem like a real big fatherly figure to me.
Oh, Bud.
Or a few, you too, but more like a fun uncle.
I consider myself a bigger believer in positive motivation than discipline for the troops, so I'll take that.
Big fun uncle energy right there, if I've ever heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So-
that's
What did you do for the bar?
what do we?
Honestly, just like I said, contact work, helping out, multiple different little activities. You know, I try not to disclose my business. If you haven't heard of it, then I shouldn't disclose it.
Wait, hold on. Let me guess. Okay.
Bad way to
Dark.
promote your business, honestly.
Dark clothing. There's a rapier. Okay. How many daggers do you have on you?
One.
Just the one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you? I'm gonna roll an insight check, and I'm just gonna determine based off that. 16 on a 16.
I mean,
Yeah. What do I say on a 16?
alright, I mean, yeah, what do you see?
Tell me, Lilith. What does Hank see on you on a 16? That might give it away.
On a 16,
The daddy issues.
I mean,
Okay.
she is wearing a lot of like, I forget what it's called. That would be across maybe your nose. You can pull
Like
it up.
bandana?
Yeah, kind of like a bandana, and it's like draped around her neck. You saw her weapons, and I mean, she's wearing a black cloak, so.
Okay, dark clothing covers her face. Weapons. I think that you are potentially some kind of security. Like, are you maybe a security detail for the bar? Like, I think you can probably handle yourself around tough people, but also the black clothing makes me think maybe, are you a thief?
Light begins to fall as you're walking.
Maybe.
Are we seeing any signs of life?
The trees are getting larger.
that's
and
a bingo.
taller. This place feels very quiet.
Is there are we going up in elevation, or is this just like flat forest?
Level right now.
Okay.
Can I make a quick perception check?
Sure.
Can I join in on that?
Yeah, I mean, advantage.
Like assist.
Cool.
Yeah.
Brad, thank you. The first one. 17. Perception?
See lots of trees.
Do I see any animals?
No.
Does that feel strange to me? I think that would, right?
Yes.
I go, hey guys, I haven't heard any birds or animals or anything.
Ooh.
You know.
Well,
that you
maybe it's just
mention
because we're moving around here, you know.
I don't know if That's it.
Hearing,
That's
Uh,
not normal.
hearing that, Lilith is actually she's gonna pull up her little bandana and she's gonna blink behind a tree.
Okay.
Go hide.
Going high.
So I'm gonna roll the stealth on that one if that's cool.
Yep. Please
Man, that one is gonna be a 24.
Holy crap.
do. So literally,
She is gone.
none of you watch. None of you see her as she just
We weren't looking in her direction when she disappeared.
I have to look around.
stopped.
I kind of like lean over to Cole and I go, Cole, I think that was right.
What part of being
She's-
invisible does
She's still gonna continue to follow them, but she's just gonna go tree to tree at the sun.
Did we just lose someone? Who? The lady.
Amberly goes like this and says,
Orfeo is supremely confused.
Hank goes, all right, I'm gonna try. Watch this, and he's gonna roll stealth too.
Okay. Disadvantage because you
Please
told
roll
everybody
low.
to watch this.
That's fair.
I rolled
Please.
2 7. So stealth is 11.
What's everybody's passive?
14?
my
Yeah.
passive?
Yeah.
I got a 14, yeah.
Yeah. You guys both just see him stop walking. and then you guys
What's your passive?
Does he pull a drag?
11. It's I definitely do not have a good passive.
No, 11 was my stealth check, so you still see.
Oh, then never mind. Well, I mean, I said it wasn't a good one. I didn't say your stealth was good either.
Yeah, so
Can you
literally
please,
just
like,
see him
just
stop
please.
walking, and then when he thinks you guys are out of line of sight, you just see him kind of like fly
Oh my
behind a
gosh.
tree.
He vanished.
Like,
Like, he's
you guys
gone.
didn't see me, did you?
I just kind
whispered,
of like, oh god, where did he go? And I just keep walking.
Yep,
you
same.
fully hear Hank giggle to himself a little bit. Go.
It's like, yes.
I just keep walking with Cole after, going, oh my god, he's gone.
We'll keep walking normal.
You guys
Walking,
are-
walking at a kind of, I guess, stealth is a normal thing.
How long do you guys walk for?
I don't know. I'd probably keep walking
Until we hit
oh,
the house, right? Because we're gonna get there before nightfall, just before the sun sets.
That's the goal, but if we are walking like continuously for quite some time and nothing's changed,
Nothing's happening. Yeah, she's gonna
if that's
go
the
unhidden.
case, like probably another 30 minutes, if that, and then I'd stop.
You reach the edge of 30 minutes and reach a very small glade in the forest. You see some
Oh.
rocks, some trees fallen over.
For about 30 minutes there, I was concerned that we'd entered into a looping part of the Feywilds.
And you see some moonlight streaming in.
Well, you know what? If I was a lady of the woods, I think that I would live here.
Does this look familiar? Okay, I get it. The whole thing looks familiar, but does it look more familiar than the other
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, no, you've been here.
I've been here before.
Lilith pulls down her hood and everything, and she goes, "What do you mean you've been here before? What are you sensing?"
I'm gonna go walk over to. You described there was like water here. Is that what
You
said?
see Orfeo just about jump out of his skin when you start talking.
I don't know.
Big,
my
big,
bad.
big badass soldier man isn't as scary as he tries to. Isn't as confident as he tries to make
very
out.
lovingly pat on your shoulder and say, "Sorry, pal." Like she's genuinely like, "Sorry, dude."
Yeah. Hank's gonna lean over to go. Hey, that was objectively scary. That was objectively frightening. It's okay.
True infiltrator. I had nightmares from about those in the trenches.
Listen, I was just making sure that nobody. I apologize.
Orpheus
for that.
about
I
to
was
give you the
making sure
Uncle
that
Rant.
Nobody was gonna get sneak attacked. Okay.
Hey, Amberly,
My job.
you said you kind of remembered this place?
Yeah.
Good vibes, bad vibes?
So describe the
Orpheus,
little clearing
Orpheus,
area again.
trying not to go into the Uncle Rant about Fitty Men and
What was that? Sorry.
Sorry, Taylor. Can you describe the area again? The
Oh, it's a moonlit glade in the forest. There's some large boulders with some rocks fallen over, some older trees that have fallen over, a bit of moonlight streaming through.
Oh man,
It
this
seems
would make
very
such a good
magical.
song.
Okay, no water here.
Dancing in the moonlight.
I misheard that part.
There's a little stream running a little ways, kind of curving around the edge of the glade.
Okay. I'm gonna go walk into the glade, like towards the rocks, and just kind of investigate a little bit.
I'm gonna join you, so I will follow right behind you.
Alright, yeah, just give me some investigation then.
Investigation for me as well, so advantage, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, if you're going together.
Totally.
Are the rest of us hanging back, or can we also come in just trying to look around?
You can all go in if you want. Just up to whatever.
So is it like a very clear like clearing, or is it?
It's not a full
Like-
clearing. But the forest is lighter in this area.
17 on investigation.
I got a 21.
That was with advantage, right?
Yes, it was.
Cool.
I am going to cast detect magic.
Okay.
Nice, good call.
probably a good idea.
Something you didn't see before, Cole. I'll get to Amberly's roll in a second.
Okay.
But something you didn't see before, Cole, is you definitely see little fairy houses in the trees.
Hold on. What the heck is that?
And Amberly, you find a old campsite. It's pretty old, but you definitely find a campsite. Somebody definitely camped there.
I think we've stayed here before.
You get
I think
that
I've
feeling,
stayed here
deja
before.
vu.
So
So you
because
remember
I-
where you've been, but you don't remember who you've been there with or what you were doing.
I'm gonna take it and make an assumption that because I recognize Cole, that I've been here with him, unless he hasn't been here.
I don't recognize this place, but I'm not trying.
Of course, the
he kind of like
Of course, the pointy ears stick together.
I'm not a point.
He does
That's
not have
our word.
pointy ears.
Oh no, I didn't say knife ear. Okay, no, it's pointy ear. No, whoa, no, I wasn't saying it. I was just saying, what I didn't. No, it's not the same as. I was saying in an academic context.
Wow.
It's totally different. Please.
He immediately like baps you on the head, it's like shut up, hold on.
The soft P.
Wow.
And then he,
Taylor,
Oh,
do
no,
I
he's
notice
just-
anything weird? Can you message me if I do?
If you what? Sorry?
If I notice anything weird?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm gonna start speaking in Sylvan. Towards the fairy houses.
Okay.
And I'm going to just kind of announce hello? We are kind of in need of some help. We won't hurt you. I'd like to talk, please.
Right after he says that, I say, "Holy shit! You speak this too?"
Holy shit, you speak Sylvan? In Sylvan.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like in Sylvan. Holy shit! You speak this too?
Speakers.
No, that's literally Cole's response as well.
You guys sound like my mom.
You, see a couple little glowing bodies stick their head out of their windows.
Hey, guys, you seen what I'm seeing?
Yeah, don't touch it.
Somebody stuck glowing. The windows glowing. I'm hearing about what half of what Taylor's saying. I probably should turn Taylor up.
Oh no. I need to turn myself up. I need to figure out how to turn myself up.
You right click on yourself.
Right click.
Wait,
Oh,
just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can turn up your gain on your mic. Yeah.
Here.
Did you give me the role of the pawns?
We all got the phone.
We are
Yeah,
all
we're all
pawns for
I thought
Taylor.
it was gonna be a princess.
Master of crewmates, dear.
You can be
I was
Princess
supposed
Bond.
to. I was supposed to be a princess.
That's why the pawns go fast.
I'm sorry,
so
I
the-
lost complete track trying to figure out how the heck to turn up my volume on this thing. Who asked me what?
I think Jerry was trying to figure out what was happening because he couldn't really hear.
Right.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
you're
So repeat what you said about. I heard windows and glowing.
seeing fairies poking their heads out of the windows.
Oh.
Out of their door frames. You notice now in the trees there's little homes.
Orfeo is briefly tempted to talk down to the fairies in a very condescending voice on account of their small physical size, but some distant memory that he can't quite place tells him he should be very respectful and deferential to fairies.
Lilith's face is gonna light up like a little kid, so she just kind of like looks up at them. Actually.
You see them starting
And-
to wave. Hello.
Hi.
Again, are they speaking in common or?
No, they're speaking to you in Sylvan because you called out to them in
Oh,
Sylvan.
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh.
try and say a greeting in Elvish and see if they respond to it back.
Okay. So one of them flies down and just sort of like looks at you and is just like, what do you say exactly?
I say, hello. I don't speak that language. Do you speak Elvish?
Probably better than you do, but yeah.
Well,
Lilith's gonna laugh.
Fucking roasted.
And Droste
yeah,
immediately
I take
dies.
that drag.
Death blow.
Oh no, Cole dies immediately as well.
I just gonna say,
Oh, I'm glad we all understand Elvish at least.
thanks,
You know, it's one of those fairy things. You understand it even though you shouldn't.
he laughs and just kind of he says, huh, probably. You probably have a lot more practice. Anyways, hi, we're looking for the Lady of the Woods. Does she live here?
Oh dear. So you are not going to find her unless she wants to be found.
Okay.
Is there a way that you could find her and let her know that
Yeah.
there are some kind people looking for her?
Has a message of some kind?
I just want to say you are so beautiful, by the way.
You?
Yeah, you're really cute. I was just curious. Do you have any tips to making her appear?
Well, let's see here. I would suggest getting a good night's sleep.
Thank you for your kind hospitality, fairy lady.
Is it safe to sleep here?
Define safe.
We won't be harmed in the night.
Define harmed.
Blood coming out of my body?
How much blood?
Any amount, or honestly, any amount of blood that pools up in places it shouldn't, inside my body, or potentially my items getting stolen from me. All of that would be harm, and I wish that I don't want that to come to befall me.
Because we're friends, right? You wouldn't let any harm come to us?
I don't know about that yet, but fine. I suggest getting a good night's sleep, and maybe eating some dinner, because you look hungry.
We'll take that into advisement. Thank you. Is there anything else that, is there a toll to sleep here? This seems like it could be your glade of some kind.
Deception check?
Uh-huh.
Fairies, tolls.
Oh no, insight. Sorry, insight. Ah, my bad.
Okay, into what they're saying.
Yeah, read the body.
I know
language.
nothing. 7.
I can cover
You're
dinner.
entranced. You are entranced right now.
Mr.
Yeah,
Barrier.
that sounds about right.
Listen. I want something yummy. Leave it on that toadstool over there, and you'll be fine.
Oh, so we've moved on from pleasantries to thinly veiled threats. That's fun.
I think it's so cute.
Hey,
I don't think
hold
we
on,
were
hold
ever
on.
far away from
I,
veiled threats. to be
I think we
honest.
should probably remember that this is not our home and that we are
Oh
guests.
no, I'm more than willing to pay whatever toll is necessary.
I don't want to
What's
fight the fairy ladies. I don't want to make them
define,
angry.
define yummy? What are you looking for? Like yummy.
We don't get a lot of sweet things in the woods. I would like something sweet.
Oh,
No,
oh.
that's fair. A delicious little treat is always nice.
Hey,
I
I'm
understand.
gonna run over to Cole. Hey Cole, you said you got dinner. What you got? You got any sweets, anything like that?
Oh. I have a chocolate bar. I have a ration bar.
Cole goes, Cole, do these fairies think blood is sweet?
No. And then he's like gonna reach into his bag. He's gonna cast Good Berry, and he just has like 10 berries in his hands. I mean, this will fill us up for the day, though.
But can you put it down for them? I'm sure they said they're looking for something delicious.
I don't think they'll find it sweet, though.
Let me try one.
What do you find sweet? Can you give me an example of sweet?
I'm saying.
Not you.
Talking to the fairies.
I hear humans like making chocolate. I want chocolate.
Oh. You said that she's gonna turn. You said the ration bar was sweet, right?
Yes, I mean it's chocolate. It should be.
I mean, that's chocolate. They were looking for chocolate. Sure. Why don't we
Listen.
use that?
Out of character, above table. We haven't been in a combat yet, and I'm kind of itching to get into a combat. Should we just smoke these fairies up?
No.
They're gonna fuck us up.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
not
no.
how fights with fairies go.
Yeah.
In Sylvan, I'm going to ask the fairy its name.
It's just at the
Or
very
what it wants
thought
to be
of,
called.
of having a fight with the fairies, Orfeo just feels a shadow pass over his grave in another timeline.
What are fairies? Like a CR 1/4?
Call me Elfie.
Was I forget
Elfie?
what was he here? And by here I mean in person at the old Nat 20 when Keelan's fairy went Super
Yes.
Saiyan.
Yes, you were.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because it seems
Oh,
like he wasn't.
yeah.
Matt
I feel
wasn't.
like I was not there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we all made fun of her until she made a pebble like break the sound barrier and
Thank
fucking
you.
just like collateral people.
It was all fun and games until.
It was all
No,
fun
it
and
was- it
games
was a
until
marvel,
somebody
that's what it
messed
was.
with
It
my
was a-
link.
Yeah. Everyone gangsta till the fairy marbles start glowing.
Yeah, and
Oh
then,
my
and
God.
then she got a set of magical gemstones to use in her sling.
Yeah, that's what was happening.
I think that what was it? I forget if it was Orfeo who was in the party,
Yes.
who was my character in the party, but yes, I think it was.
You were Link.
And he like did a
We'll be right
180.
back. Give me just a moment.
He did like a 180 from like, haha, your comic relief to holy shit. It's just
Yeah.
Well, it's because somebody hurt you. I was your Navi. You were my Link. I was just wrecking
I just know that
stuff
we're-
up.
Oh, that was oddly
Yeah.
odd. That was oddly odd.
We have 9 minutes until, I think.
no, we till 9, playing till 9.
Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock, so we have an hour still.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be 9 o'clock here, my time.
Do
Oh,
I
are you an out?
do I
you're an hour
recognize
ahead.
Elfie
Um,
at all? Since we've kind of been here
No.
before, or I think I've been here before.
but it
I was
appears-
assuming we were gonna get to jack up some thugs down at the warehouse, but resolve that peaceably apparently. So
Anyways, I would suggest taking a nice long sleep.
I feel like we'll be awoken possibly in our dreams by what we need to speak to.
Elfie, before I go to sleep, I just have a question. Have you seen any of us before here?
Yes.
Who?
And he points at not Sierra's character, your 4 characters.
Question.
Okay.
Just, how do I put this? Were we kind? Were we good people?
Well, you didn't leave any chocolate, if that's what you're asking.
Well, I Orpheus like waves his chocolate bar around like here.
Thanks.
It just kind of levitates out of his hand.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna start setting up camp.
Cole is gonna
Um,
hand a berry to everyone. Here you go.
Thank you.
Lilith is gonna pull her bandana up, hood up, and she's gonna stealth. Gonna roll for stealth real quick.
Before or after I give you a berry?
But before, she's
Okay.
gonna slink out of there. She's got an unnatural 20.
Sounds good.
Cole is like, one for you, one for you, one for you, one. Where the fuck did she go? I was giving out dinner. What the heck?
Doesn't want dinner.
She did it again.
He eats his berry.
I will eat mine as well, and then I will pull out my blanket.
Okay.
I might have to skedaddle here at 9 because I thought we were gonna be done 9 here. I told Mel we're gonna go over to his place. We're gonna call my younger brother because it's his birthday.
Aw.
Oh.
Well, happy birthday to your little brother.
Happy birthday, Tanner.
Happy birthday.
Let me.
Birthday human.
I will get. I'll see what happens for the next day, and then I might skedaddle.
Okay.
Happy Woman Eviction Day, Tanner.
All right. Do we all go to sleep? Are we taking watches?
Yes, let's all go to sleep.
I'm not.
I think that
sleeping. I'm
this would
actually
be
headed towards like the trees, so I'm not going to sleep yet.
I think Cole, just because he doesn't know Lilith all that well yet, he's gonna like stay awake just for a little bit, just seeing you disappear as easy. He's like, what if she's gonna steal our stuff? And so he's gonna stay awake for a little bit.
That's fair.
Sounds good. Do you want, since you're staying up, you're keeping watch, do you want to roll perception?
Sure.
in this case at the ferries. I don't know. Do we want to all go to sleep on purpose? Maybe that'll have a better effect on what we're trying to accomplish. I'm not sure. Just an idea.
He probably won't stay up for very long. Like, after a little bit, he'll probably just be like, okay, fine. But, like, he'll stay up for at least a watch.
I can take second watch.
Okay.
I rolled a 23, actually.
Shit. Does he see you?
I was like,
See me?
Yeah, he does.
He rolled
She
a
rolled a dirty
23.
20.
Unnatural 20. So yeah.
Yeah, so you, partway through your sitting there, you see a little shadow shift behind one of the trees.
I'm not gonna, like, draw attention to it, but I'll just, like, plot. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's fair.
And but he's gonna kind of play it dumb, so that way, if you wanted to try to steal the lead, like, gotcha! Get out of here.
All right. So as you guys are drifting off to sleep, did any of you start a fire?
I would have. Yeah, I set up camp.
He said he was setting up camp.
Yeah, I would have started a fire and like kind of set out people's bedrolls for them. And I'm
Okay.
also taking second watch. If you want me to roll that, if I don't see anything, it's okay.
Yes, please roll.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, nat 20. Let's go.
Yeah.
Solid.
Over the crest of one of the hills in the forest, you see a warm glow that was not there before.
Oh, can I warm glow over the the hills? You said?
Yeah, just over the top of one of the hills, you see a warm glow that was not there before.
Oh, he just stares at it for a second. He doesn't want to wake anybody up because he's not sure that we're in danger yet. What he's gonna do is let me know if I can do this. I'm gonna use my feature Song of Rest, which is just like extra d6s on like hit dice and stuff like that for like, when you're rolling on a short rest.
Sure.
But I'm gonna try to play that in order to kind of lull that light and just be like, if anyone can hear this, like this is for you. Like this one goes out to that light over there.
So you start playing a song.
Yeah, just a nice Song of Rest. Like it'll keep these guys
Wow.
peaceful, but might also. I'm just trying to lure this light closer.
Over the crest of the hill, you hear somebody join in and start humming the song along with you.
I'm gonna stand, and I am gonna go and walk a little bit away, and I'm going to call out to it when I'm
Okay.
like
You-
closer to like the edge.
Sure. You.
Am I noticing anything, by the way? I probably have heard the song.
Oh yeah. I mean, you see him walk away, but there's no lights over there for you.
Ooh. Okay, I'm
understand
gonna follow
Objectively- I understand
far
objectively
behind,
that
but I'm following.
Okay. So as you begin to reach the top of the hill, you see a nice warm little cottage with little flowers in the front of it. Nice green space.
playing my mandolin the entire way, still singing
Yeah.
the song as I approach.
And there's a chimney with smoke coming out of it.
I knock.
All right. An old lady answers the door.
Gray hair, unforgettable or unmistakable.
Looks very old.
I bow and say, my lady.
Oh.
Am I just seeing him talk to no one?
1000%.
Which is saying speak to thin air.
I
Yeah.
say,
Yes.
my lady. May
Okay.
I come in?
You may come in. So polite.
Of course. Insight check immediately, please.
My lady, what big teeth you have.
She's okay. So Lilith is gonna go back to camp because she sees him. Did she just she see him just disappear, or
Well, he didn't disappear. He just like pretended to close a door behind him.
That's a 22 on insight.
okay, okay, never mind. She's still watching.
Yeah, no, he just like closed door, walks in.
Like honestly, she's just watching at this point, kind of laughing to herself.
Yeah,
So
22,
you got
22.
it.
She thinks he's sleepwalking.
She thinks that you are being very kind right now.
Okay. Do I get any sense of like, oh, good, this is going better than I expected?
No, no, nothing sinister. No.
Okay.
Sinister me?
Lady, pardon me if I don't quite remember you. I might have been here before. But my name is Hank. Me and my friends are looking for some help. We seem to have lost our memories, and we're just trying to track down what we were doing in the last couple of days since we've lost our memories. Could you help us?
Interesting. Lost your memories, you say? Interesting. I'm in the middle of making a soup right now. Would you please take a seat?
What kind of soup? And as I kind of go over to a seat.
Well, you know, it's a bit of this, a bit of that, stuff that you can find in the woods.
That's vaguely concerning, my lady. Just
That's vaguely concerning.
he says as
This is the part in the this is the part in the JCS video where the suspect's story starts to fall apart.
She's like, yeah.
You see him sit as if in a chair in the air.
She's just sitting there amazed. She's amazed at this man's eyes.
Lilith is like, this man is the best mime I've ever seen.
Dude, when he said he was a performer, I didn't know he was this kind of performer too. Like, damn. Alright. Like, she's not
I
even
dabble.
remotely concerned yet.
I dabble in all sorts of different things.
Let me get you some tea. And she takes some hot water, pours it over into a pot, and brings it over to you.
Of course, thank you so much.
And you
Take it, looks like it's gonna be so good, and I kind of just set it down for a sec. I do not sip it. I set it down, and I just say, "Thank you so much." Before we have, we exchange more pleasantries and all that such, is it possible that you're able to help me and my friends?
Friends.
Yeah, my friends.
What friends exactly, though? Because you came here by yourself.
I did. My friends, I'd like to think of the whole world as my friend, but in specifics, I'm talking about other people that I have been traveling with. No. That is very not specific.
She goes back to stirring her pot.
Was listen,
Does
guys.
she hear any of the conversation, or is it just kind of like in the distance? Like,
No, you hear his half.
okay,
Yeah.
By the way, everyone, I do understand this is objectively scary and he should be wary of this. But no.
I mean, we're all asleep, so we can't help you. We're passed out.
Exactly.
she's gotten just a little bit closer to hear better, but she really wants to stay in the darkness, so she's just listening in still.
But that's
you got an unnatural 20, you said?
on
Yeah.
what?
Not you. Yeah, sorry, Sierra.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lilith.
yeah.
All right. You're good.
I'm in danger.
That's how I feel.
All right. So, how long do you sit there? Because she's gonna keep stirring her pot.
Oh, I'll follow up my question.
Okay.
Pretty much immediately after I've answered my question. If she doesn't respond by then, I'm gonna follow up immediately. Be like, yeah, the people I've been traveling with, but are you able to help us? I don't want to take up too much more of your time in your hospitality if I'm asking something that you are unable to do.
Oh, it depends on what you need, silly.
Well, my memories and my friends' memories. Preferably inside all of their heads and where they're supposed to be. You know what I mean?
The longer this conversation goes on, the lower a chance of a good outcome.
I understand.
Honestly.
I don't know anything about memories, per se, but
Was
What?
Wait, real question, above table. Was that what we're coming to talk to her about? Because Matthew might have forgotten something that Hank would remember.
The Gambini said that she might be able to help us. He didn't necessarily say that she could.
she
Oh,
was
She was
the person who had wyvern poison.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that we could kill a dragon.
Okay, so Hank says, okay, well, that's okay. If you don't remember those things, then of course. I do believe that we were here previously talking about wyvern poison, no?
Oh, interesting.
Hank's gonna sniff his drink and go,
Okay. It's floral. It's a floral tea.
he just says, interesting. Speaking of poisons,
My
Wouldn't
dear,
poison
your tea will get cold. I suggest you drink it.
he kind of looks back up at her and just goes, I'm allergic. Do you have the wyvern poison?
I have plenty of things, but I don't know why you would want wyvern poison exactly.
Matt, I could just
Well-
see your face the minute you said, I'm allergic. And I know exactly what it looked like.
Her tone changes the moment you don't.
Oh, no, Hank's tone changed when he said, I'm allergic. He's kind of getting down to brass tacks here a little bit. He goes, respectfully, my lady, our business with wyvern poison, as anybody's business with poison, is best left with some discretion. I'm sure you understand. If you're not somebody who can deal in discretion, I think this might be the end of our conversation.
Very well, dear. And then you see her turn her head and stare at the wall and say, well, perhaps your friend would be a little more eager to join us.
Lilith is out there going, oh no.
As you
Oh wait,
see...
she doesn't hear that. She doesn't hear that at all.
Hank's gonna kind of go, hey, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, do not know what you're looking at. But I mean no disrespect, and I will say that your singing voice is beautiful, and I'm very glad that we were able to perform together in some sense. But if if you are unable of helping us, then I just don't want to waste any more of your time. And frankly, you are a bit intimidating, if I could say so, in a good way. I think that a strong woman should be intimidating to some people. All I'm saying is that I don't mean you any disrespect. I do mean that I wish to not waste your time.
Good. Sit here for a moment and consider taking your drink.
Hank's gonna jump up and run.
Okay? You go to the door,
He says, nope, fuck this, I'm out.
and it's locked.
You've just been
I'm gonna
Hansel
cast
and
a
Gretel.
I'm casting a 4th level shatter, and I'm gonna try to bust the door down.
Okay. Roll damage.
Let's go.
Can Lilith run? Can she dash?
So you see Hank just run up to a door to nothing, just try and like jiggle the handle of nothing,
Hold on.
and you just see him pull out a rod.
He's pulling his cock out.
Okay, in that case, she's probably still not moving. I mean, she never heard anything that she said, so yeah, she's probably still watching. Shoot. Yeah, she's just watching. And laughing.
Okay, so it's 5d8.
Roll your damage, please, and
Hey, what's up?
Oh no.
Guys, I already wasted my 2 spells.
That's 28 thunder damage.
okay. You see everything in the room just against the walls.
But the walls don't break down.
Walls do not break down. As you see the old lady go flying against the wall.
There's also a large.
Ugh, hereditary.
There's also a giant thunderous boom that should wake up the rest of the party.
Yes. So that's where the rest of you wake up, and you as well, Sierra, hear just
Busting, yeah. Okay, so she's gonna dash back, because now she feels alarmed.
And
Yep.
with that, I will leave you.
all right.
Oh, you gotta head out?
Yeah. Bye, guys.
All right, catch you later.
Perfect. See you later.
Uh-huh.
Um,
So we all
so
wake up
she's
to a
gonna dash
boom.
back.
Yes. You all wake up to a sudden boom.
And Lilith is currently running back to the camp.
Cole like shoots up, and he just there's like a weird, just like, huh?
Yeah.
What was that?
How fast can she get back?
Oh, it's not too far. You're back within like 30 seconds.
Okay, cool. Hey,
Where's Hank?
friend, I thought he was sleepwalking. Hank, your buddy, I thought he was sleepwalking. He's not sleepwalking. There's a problem. That way. And she's like pointing.
I look in the direction she's pointing.
That way.
You see the glow over the hill.
Do we all see it, or
there was,
just
there was
Glasney?
nothing there.
You all see the glow over the hill.
Oh,
Okay,
so
I
now
just
I
wanna
see the
make
glow?
sure.
And not
Or
you.
I don't see
You
anything.
still don't see it.
Okay, yeah, there's like nothing up there, man. But he was freaking out.
Does anybody else see anything glowing over
Cole's
there?
gonna
Hello?
DM, can you
Cole's
roll
gonna
my
quickly
perception
grab
for
his-
me?
He's gonna grab his gear and then just
No.
immediately run over there.
Yeah.
I'm still you guys see a glow?
Yep, I definitely see a
No,
glow.
I don't see it.
Rub your eyes, and after some time, Orfeo also eventually sees it.
Eventually.
Um,
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Cole so that he's not running up there alone.
Yeah, we need to go. So she's gonna start racing that way to help.
Alright. So, you all reach the top of the hill, and there is a little cottage.
Do I get the feeling I shouldn't walk towards this?
You get the feeling that
It's
the
too
person
late.
who's not currently in your party may have done something stupid.
Guys, are you seeing an invisible man? Do you see Hank in there?
I see a
'Cause
cottage.
I just see through
I can't
walls.
see through walls.
I'm just seeing him freaking out in there, man. I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah,
why
you
can we see it and you not?
We went to
You
sleep.
didn't go to
See what?
sleep.
The fairies.
You didn't go to sleep.
No, I don't know. I was too freaked out. I'm sorry.
Okay, hear me out. How can Cole knock her out just to wake her back up?
Do you have anything that would put somebody to sleep?
Nope.
Like the back of a.
Right?
Do
Then
you have
just
the back of anything? Like a.
I got
give
the
her a
hilt
good
of my
conk on
sword.
give her the conk on, give her a good conk on the head.
What would that be?
That's, I mean, it's an attack, right? So yeah, just
But you
Yeah,
can-
it
But you
would
can
be
do
non-lethal.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, do some non-lethal damage.
Cole is just gonna look at you as like, I apologize, and then
Damage, please.
that's a
Damn.
19 to hit. Unlethal.
That's gonna
Non-lethal,
hit.
by the way.
That's gonna hit for sure.
All right. How much damage did you do?
Only a D6 worth. Hold on. Max for 10.
How much health do you have, Sierra?
I have 20 health.
Okay. Yeah, that'll actually knock you out. That's the rule, actually. You have to.
You have to do like it's like fatigue damage basically.
Yeah. You have to do like half of her health, so she just.
Holy crap.
But it's
yeah.
non-lethal, so she didn't actually take that.
But I just passed. She just passed out. Yeah, she's just out cold on the ground.
Someone wake her up. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, you shake her.
Like, as I like knock her out, I'm gonna grab her too, so she doesn't hit the ground and make it worse.
Yeah, you catch her. And as you're shaken awake, you see a cottage.
Pissed off. I'm like really angry, like about to pop up and punch you, but then I see the house, and I'm like, oh.
He just like whispers like, I'm really sorry, you know, where I'm from, we don't do that sort of thing unless I ask for it, like quite literally ask for that, but like, I'm really sorry.
Well, we're gonna talk about this later. Has that always been there? Or am I just losing it?
I mean, it wasn't there when we first
Considering
got
you
here.
didn't see it, I'm gonna assume it was there.
Okay. We gotta get in there. Hank is in there for sure.
Hold on, we don't just run in. Don't just run in.
Do we not?
Do
I mean,
I,
unless you want your bard dude friend to die, I don't.
Arcana check or
Acquainted.
an investigation to look at this?
I mean, I'm just skeptical of the claim that we don't do ill-considered things. You know.
I mean, if you just want to forget him.
I don't want to forget him. I just don't want to run in. I don't have any
Is
memory of
there
this place.
Any windows about, Taylor?
Yeah, there's like small cottage windows.
Okay.
Is there any way to do like an Arcana or investigation?
Go ahead.
Whichever works.
If you're trying to figure out magicalness of this, or
Sure. The nature of this area. Thing.
go ahead.
Woohoo. I got a 12.
All right. You're no stranger to Fae things.
Truth.
Be careful. This is Fae.
All I can think of is like that. Have you guys seen Hereditary when the mom is on the freaking ceiling?
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm thinking about right now.
So,
My brain is
so this is definitely a Fae thing, and we should be
Very respectful.
very careful. I would prefer if only one of us appointedly speaks, like Cole or myself.
I mean, it depends on how you want to approach this. Are you trying to persuade whoever's in there, or
I am not
are we
very
trying to
diplomatic.
scare him out of letting our friend go? Because
I just know that there are things in the Fae that are much stronger than anything I think we can handle right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. In that case, then, I can try. Do you want me to try?
to be nice.
I've dealt with some nicer people before. Gotten myself out of some tricky situations. I could give it a try.
I am not very persuasive or diplomatic, so
I like to think of myself as being a little bit charming, but
I mean, you're quite beautiful. So I mean, I think you and we team up. We go and talk to this woman. I don't know. I haven't seen her yet.
all right, let's go knock on the door.
Okay.
So
So we're gonna go knock on the door together.
Okay. Knock on the door, and an old lady answers and goes, "Hello."
Hi. Ma'am. We were just beautiful. Your house looks so warm, by the way. Yeah, of course. We were just out here looking for our friend. Have you seen him? Curly red hair, plays a little instrument, plays a little jam every now and again. Have you seen him around here?
kind of
Friends here.
Elven?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of elven.
Yeah, little goofy looking guy. Super cheerful.
Ah, you're the only people I've seen tonight.
What about other nights?
insight
Can
check.
I make an insight check? Yeah.
Yeah.
never mind. They beat me to it.
Am I able to assist an
Nat
insight
20.
check? Oh, she got a nat 20, so.
Yeah, you watched her.
So she's for sure lying?
She's stretching the truth, maybe.
Okay.
Actually, in Sierra's defense, she just watched Matt just float.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
That's fair.
That's true. So I know
Oh,
this
yeah.
lady's lying. So maybe I'm not being descriptive enough. I did recognize my friend walking this way, specifically. I think he may be around or maybe inside. I hope that he has not entered your home unwarranted. But I would like to know if that's the case.
Why don't you come in for some tea and we can talk about it?
Yeah, actually, yes.
I would love some tea. I love tea. Sure.
Tea sounds wonderful.
Tea does sound wonderful.
Are you guys behind us?
I mean, I assume we're with you.
Cool. Okay. Let's go.
I'm gonna step in.
Yeah,
Alright.
she's in too.
It's a peaceful little cottage. You see some herbs drying on the roof. You see her cooking something over the fire, and you see a pot of water just about to boil, and she pours it into a pot.
I see. She's gonna kind of make a deep breath and inhale, and then move closer towards the food, and she's kind of just investigating. Can I make an investigation check?
Go ahead.
That is gonna be a 16.
It smells.
Mm. May I ask what you're cooking? It smells amazing in here.
Just some things I found in the forest.
I see. May I take a peek at what you're cooking? I'm such a food connoisseur.
If
Maybe
you
as a-
want.
Yeah. And she's is there like an oven?
No, it's like a open cauldron over like a open fire.
Okay, she's gonna check inside the cauldron.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
It looks like a cream-based soup.
Oh,
Vegetables floating around.
oh, oh! It's so creamy and delicious. Wow.
That's what she said.
That's what the old woman says to us. Oh,
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, yeah.
Hmm.
Lily,
Cole,
just
not
gonna.
understanding any of that, is like, no, that is quite literally what she said.
She pours a pot of tea and hands out saucers and cups for all of you.
She's gonna take the cup, can, and give it a little sniff.
I am going to stick my finger in the cup to test the temperature. But actually, I'm gonna whisper quietly, purify food and drink.
Oh.
All right.
Poison.
I mean, I can't tell. I won't be able to
Like,
know
we're
if it was
all, like-
poisoned. It could not have been poisoned at all. It's just, it would.
You touch it, you shake your finger, it's quite hot. And you have some tea.
Okay, I'll sip
Lilith
it.
is just gonna kind of side eye what you're doing. She's not taking a sip yet.
I will drink it after that. So I will sip it.
Okay. It's floral of some sort.
I do want it to be known anybody sitting within 5 feet of me also has their drink.
You know, everyone like in immediate, contact.
Yeah.
About a minute.
But
I wanna
not
say
that
a
I
minute
mentioned
or
that to
so.
anybody, just mentioning it to the DM.
About a minute or so later, when Lilith sees that nothing quite has happened yet, she's gonna take a sip of her drink.
Very good. Guys sip quietly as she is tending to her soup. You see her throw in some leeks and some potato pieces and some fresh herbs that she seems to have just picked this morning.
Is-
I think,
My beautiful lady. I'm very curious. We are very concerned about our friend. Are you sure, that he's not here? You haven't happened to see him anywhere?
She looks side to side. No, I don't see him here.
You wouldn't happen to have maybe a basement area or any place that he may be hiding?
You wouldn't be
For-
happy to like hold him in the basement, would you?
Even as fairies go,
I want to
this
make
is
sure that he hasn't, our bard friend, he's rather tricky, and I just want to make sure that he isn't hidden in your basement somewhere.
as fairies go, this is a pretty obtuse one.
I want to
Intentionally,
make,
of course.
can I try to make a persuasion on that to check her basement, if she has one?
Go ahead.
Okay.
While she's making that roll, can I make a perception check and just kind of look around a little bit and see if I notice any sign of him having been here, like carpet tousled, something out of place, something that just doesn't look like it is where it's supposed to be?
And I got a, oh, go ahead first.
Amberly, roll perception, I guess. I don't
Okay.
know.
I'll wait after that.
I got a 21.
Okay. Go ahead.
May you point me in a direction of your basement, madam?
She points to a little hatch in the floor in the corner.
Okay, she's gonna go ahead and open up that hatch.
Okay. It's dark down there. And you see a little ladder.
I'm gonna go ahead and head off into the basement here. Does anyone
actually,
else wanna?
Let me do it. My eyes of sight's probably a little better than yours.
We can go together. That way, more eyes. We want to make sure this tricky board guy, he didn't, hide away from us like that. I think 2 is better than 1. So let's go.
You sure? You might be better up here.
She's gonna kind of If you say so. I mean, you've always had better eyes than me. So, if you say so.
Yeah, I think I'll be better off down there.
She's gonna give like
Eyesight, guys.
a knowing but not knowing nod.
Okay, he's gonna climb down the ladder.
Okay,
I rolled
the
a
hatch.
24 for that perception check. A nat 20 with a plus 4.
This place looks untouched, as if though only she has been in here for quite a long time.
As I go down the ladder, you mentioned the hatch. Does the hatch close, or is it just...
Well, she closes it behind you, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do produce flame, like, over the tip of my finger so I get a little extra light.
How
Just a
far
bit.
does that give?
Hold on. Keelan, would you mind doing produce flame in the chat?
I can.
Or can anyone do it?
I think anyone can do it, but
Hold on.
I'm in there.
Anybody like some soup?
I would love some soup, my lady. That sounds delicious.
She, with very shaky hands, ladles out some soup for you.
Perfect.
By the way, can anyone do those bot commands, or do you need a roll?
Anyone can do
Anyone can do them.
All right.
So it is 10 feet of bright light and then an additional 10 of dim. But I also have dark vision.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's about a 30-foot sized basement. And, there's an altar in one corner. And you see some little fairy bodies hanging from the rafters.
Oh.
Dead or alive?
Oh, they're dead.
No, I mean the fairy body.
Look, I mean, for all I know, they could have been knocked out.
Yeah. no,
Yeah, they're
they
just sleeping.
They look like they're being dried.
Like herbs.
I'm gonna take one. That's
Okay.
it. Or how many of... Is it just, like, littered with
Like
bodies, or is it just...
Like dozens.
Okay. I'll probably
Fairly
grab,
littered.
like, one. But
Okay.
other than that, there's, like, nothing here, right?
Some blood on the altar. The floor's kind of dirty. There's some bones maybe in the corner. But as you take one of the fairies, their legs snap.
Whoa.
Ew.
Dangle it.
This is gonna be like an Indiana Jones thing. You've taken something off of the, off of where it was, and now a big like rock slide comes at us. It's all your
Crushes
fault.
you.
Does
Yeah.
the blood look fresh at all?
Now it looks pretty dried.
That means nothing, though, apparently, because you could probably alter the time in here.
She hands you the bowl, Lilith. She hands you the bowl of soup.
Oh, thank you. She's gonna hold it for a second and just give a deep inhale. Smells delicious. Does anyone else want soup?
Yeah, I'll have soup.
Anyone else want to be a cannibal with me?
I'll let you have some first. I'm sure it's not poison.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait if anyone else wants soup, you know? I don't want to eat without anyone else. That's rude. She's just gonna kind of set it on the table.
Okay.
I do have a question. However, I think it would only be fair if I also answer a question after asking a question that you maybe answer for me, if you'd like to play.
Certainly. What did you have in mind?
Well, my question is, do you know any of us? Have we met before?
Well, that's an odd question, wouldn't you say? But yes, I have seen you all before. Though you
All
were
of
a
us?
lot more patient last time.
I was a lot more patient, or us in general?
All of you were. I would have to say that you were a lot more forthcoming with accepting my generosity.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
fair.
you can't
I probably
I
believe so many
apologize for their
characters.
rudeness.
I
I can't believe how rude I'm gonna have to teach them a lesson on kindness and manners, guys. Man, what is
Now,
that about?
time for a question from me.
yes,
Uh-huh.
that was the deal.
You come wandering into my forest and sleep in my glade, and yet you do all the right things, but you say you've never met me. Why have you come back? What do you expect to find from me?
Actually, that is the one thing I can remember. I expect to find, hopefully, some answers to questions that I have not yet asked.
Questions you have not yet asked, different from the last time I saw you.
Perhaps.
What did
I
you ask the
do
last
not
time?
recall the questions I asked last time. However,
Oh.
now you've asked me 2 questions, which means I get another question.
Ooh,
Or
rules lawyering the Fae. It does work. They do usually abide by their own rules. They don't have to tell you what the rules are. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just feel quirky.
Can Cole get back up the ladder?
Quirky and different.
so you guys hear some banging on the hatch?
I think that might be my friend. I'm gonna go ahead and open that hatch up.
Can I
And she's
come
gonna
up?
walk that way.
Sit down, we're talking right now.
I'm with you on that
see
one.
a piece of furniture slide over the hatch?
What was that?
Oh.
Can I come up?
They'll be
Please?
fine.
You know what? It kind of looks like an A and B conversation, and I just wanted to see my way out of it. You know what I mean, Miss Ma'am?
You know how it is.
Of course I'm only joking. And you hear the thing slide back.
Oh, you
And-
jokester!
It opens
And
up
she-
the hatch.
She's gonna go ahead and open up the hatch.
You see Lilith just
She's just gonna look at you like,
now please, we were getting back to things that were just interesting.
Yes, yes. I get to ask another question.
Yes.
she's
When
kinda
is
looking
the
at,
last time we met?
Looking at Cole like, hey, like, what's going on? Show me with your eyes.
Let me see here. You came for the poison a little less than a fortnight ago. I would have perhaps say about 8 or 9 nights ago.
Okay. Progress.
Okay, so any idea why? Can we ask why?
Would you like me to
You
ask?
can ask whatever you would like, but you might not like the answer.
So we do know we came for a poison because that was included in her answer.
Right.
But that was about 8 or 9 days ago.
You
Shall
happen to have
I
any
be the
more?
one to ask another question, or would you like to ask a question?
I don't want to burn a question here with my
A question
low
slot.
charisma ass.
Cole, do you
Sent
have any
you
questions
here.
to ask?
How did you find out about this place?
Well, I just saw my friend come this way, so...
I believe
Like, how do we find out about the forest place in general, or like this place specifically?
there are stories in town of an old woman living in this forest, a lady of the forest, they call her. And we were informed that that we had mentioned that previously that we had received help from the lady of the forest with poison.
And that you did last you were here. I did part with some of my precious elixir.
May I actually, may I show you something?
Of course.
That'll be my question. And, Amberly's gonna pull out 2 bottles of elixir. Are these?
My goodness. No.
No.
Let
Oh.
me see. These
Oh my
are
goodness. No. No.
Let me see. These are something rather interesting. Where did you get your hands on these?
You know, I found them in a pocket. Which is not a lie. I just didn't say it was
Oh.
it wasn't my pocket.
That's funny.
Thank you.
2 seconds here. I mean, one of these is a potion of greater healing. That's nothing fancy. But the other one here.
Ocean, what happened to cocaine?
I know, I missed the cocaine. Where's that at?
Well, last time I checked, your government outlawed it about 10 years ago.
Damn humans.
Darn.
But why would you have a love potion on you, and a particularly strong one at that?
You know, if you can't beat them, sometimes you get them to join you. But
It's
I feel like that was your question
a consent-free potion.
twice.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Which means I'm
And she
motivated.
pushes the bowl towards Lilith. Make sure you eat up, dear.
You know what? You're right. I've just been so fascinated. What were you saying about a love potion? You weren't gonna. What were you using that? What were you using that for?
I'm not sure what you were using that for, but apparently your friend has one.
Dear,
She was gonna
okay.
use it on
Now-
me.
That is a good
Oh.
question, my dear. Now, would you please provide me with an answer to one of my own?
You just entered the
Yeah,
game.
Yeah, sure. What can I answer for you?
I can see your pain. You're distraught with misery. What brings you into my forest with these strangers?
They needed answers. They were in need, so as she gets a little bit more serious, they were in need of answers, and I wanted to help provide them.
But what are you looking for exactly?
Some kind of peace. I think they may be able to bring it to me.
I
Now, I
want a
believe
damn
you
answer
would-
to my questions.
You get a question from me now, if you so wish.
I actually have one that I don't think we asked this yet, but
Go ahead, Cole.
Feel free.
Did we happen to mention why we wanted said poison from you? Was not just from you particularly, but why did we want the poison?
Well, you were brewing a concoction, I believe you said, and it contained some of the rarest materials that one might find on this planet. And now, it seems, what, did your potion not work? Or why are you back for more? Perhaps it worked too well, and now you have a lust for blood.
Well, we don't quite remember wanting to brew a potion, so we
Let's-
couldn't answer if it worked or not.
Well, isn't that a shame? Because I was interested to find out.
Lilith is just gonna she's kicking her feet up and she's like retying her boots. Like she's just trying not to pay attention or look like she knows anything that's being said.
Dear, dear, make sure you eat your soup. It'll get cold.
Yeah, you didn't eat.
Of course.
You didn't eat dinner. Why are you complaining? Eat the soup. That's just rude.
Yeah, I'll eat the soup in a moment. I just don't want to trip and spill the soup. So, apologies. Okay? Ask your questions.
Um,
I actually have another thing, but
Oh.
it's not necessarily a question. If that's all right.
If you insist.
If you really are so curious to see about the concoction and if it worked, wouldn't you want to? I guess it is a question. Wouldn't you want to try that investment again?
Why, yes, of course I would. I would love to see you try and kill a god. I really would.
Oh, that's what we were doing?
Oh, that's gonna be the final
Lilith's-
episode. You
Lilith's
knew that.
eyes just get a little wider, and she actually starts. Well, it looks like she's tying her shoes still. She's praying.
Okay.
For
Good.
Kira.
Good. She gets up all excited. Now, let me see. She opens up a little alchemist corner. Go ahead.
You get to ask a
Okay.
question. We asked a question. You have not asked a question. Before you start, I mean. It should be fair.
Why, of course. Question time. Question time. Let's see. What's everybody's languages that they know?
I have 7. Hold on.
I've got Common, Elvish, and Celestial.
Okay.
I have
Tree is
Common,
on
Elvish,
book.
Sylvan, and then if it's still included, Ancient Elven.
Good, good.
Orfeo?
Common and orc, I believe.
Makes sense.
I have Common, Primordial, Infernal, Elvish, Dwarven, Abyssal, and Sylvan.
Okay. Okay. My question is for only one of you. My dear Lilith.
The teacher passed me
Yeah.
over class, relieved.
Have you noticed the creature in the shadows?
What?
She's gonna answer very quietly. I thought I saw something. I could have sworn I saw something.
Oh, dears, dears, dears. Let me grab that poison for you.
Orfeo doesn't have the foggiest.
And she's, as she's running away, she's, walking away, she's, what did I see? What was there?
She says that to her.
Yeah.
I guarantee you'll know it when you see it. And you won't be able to unsee it, dear.
She goes, alright, thank you.
Very good. And she takes a little tincture off of her thing and says, I believe this is what you were looking for. And I believe the next thing that you were looking for was deep within the minds of the dwarves. Now the question is, did you completely lose everything, or mustn't you go down there again? I would suggest thinking carefully if you want to pursue this route.
She's gonna kind of perk up. I know she's been scared, so she kind of like finally sits up. And the voice that noticing that no one else kind of heard what was being said, goes, "Do you know him? Can you give me more information about him? And you should know. Can you give me more information about him? Anything." Wait, let me see. Okay.
She just stares at you for a moment and hands the tincture over to Cole.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Think hard about what you're going to do. Let me know how it goes. And make sure you eat your dinner before you leave. You don't want it to go to waste.
You mentioned the dwarven mines. Can you tell us which one?
Well, from my understanding, you must go to the base of the earth, my dear. You must search out something deep, deep. Something that is meant to be forgotten. Something that even I do not know about. I would suggest perhaps you should talk to somebody who's more familiar with dwarven things.
All right.
And you explained that you don't have any knowledge or any hint of where our friend had gone. You hadn't seen any trace of him whatsoever?
Oh yes, that little rude individual. I believe he made quite the mess when he was in here last, now that you've jogged my memory.
I'm sorry about that.
If you want him back, he's gonna have to do something for me.
I can help you with this.
No, I have a task. I have
see.
a task if you want him back. A task that I will let him be a part of, because I'm so generous. But
You are very generous. We've appreciated your
Yeah.
hospitality. The tea is wonderful.
Absolutely.
The tea is hot.
But there is a certain crypt nearby that some ancient elves were buried in, my dear, you see, and I need you to retrieve something from there for me. If you want him back, safe and sound, you're going to have to go deep underground.
We'll have to go into 2 mines then. Essentially.
I suppose we could go about that. Are you sure that you wouldn't want him to join us in this?
Quite all right. I'll cast a spell and make sure that he'll join you, lest he end up in hell.
Thank you.
Going to
You are
Canada?
incredibly kind.
And
What item in particular are you looking for in said crypt?
there's an elf buried there long ago that had an amulet that I quite enjoyed to look at. I would like to have it again in my gaze.
I bet you would, Taylor.
I see.
So, do we have a deal?
I'd say we do.
Very good. One for all, I presume, then.
She's gonna reach her hand out, and cross her fingers behind her back. Can I make a deception?
Go ahead.
That's gonna be, oh gosh. Okay, so that's gonna be a 23.
Okay.
Okay.
Grabs your hand, pulls you in a little closer, and goes, I wouldn't do that, dear. I've been around a lot longer than that.
She's gonna slowly uncross her fingers and like reach out to shake her other hand, like
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. Now eat up. We wouldn't want this food getting cold.
I'm actually full. We had dinner not too long ago.
Or Orfeo is going to express his extreme gratitude for this meal. He's never been so grateful in his life. Thank you for being such a kind and generous host.
Good, good. But my friend, I suggest you eat up. You'll need your strength for where you're going.
Where are we going?
So, he wasn't listening. I apologize. We're going to a elven crypt to go get a
yeah,
necklace.
we gotta, we gotta go get the elven thing from the dead elf that she wants and hasn't seen in a bit.
Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But,
Maybe he needs some fresh air. I can always take him outside if he's bothering you.
Oh no.
he was afraid that the crypt had been replaced by something worse.
I just encourage you all to stay strong and eat up.
For everyone that was there, the good berry made our stomach full. So
It's a
Listen,
matter
hungry.
of letting our hosts know that we really appreciate them.
Sincerely appreciate. I don't know if you saw, but I was over there. I already took a couple sips of that. Man, is that soup rich? I mean, it is the richest soup I have ever had. I don't know if I could eat another bite, man.
Same.
Ditto.
Shay.
I mean, I've already expressed my deepest thanks. You expressed your deepest thanks. All I can do is say we're in the same.
Bon appetit.
Does
Bon
Bone apple.
appetit.
Yeah, can we have that tea when we come back? The bone apple tea.
Yeah.
They
Awesome.
take the marrow out of the bones and they stuff apple in there. Delicious.
does anybody partake of the food?
So, like
I
I
do.
said, so the
Well.
good berry actually gives us all like the nourishment and makes us full for one whole day.
Well, that's correct. We're not
Lilith is
hungry.
hungry, but
I mean, we're
she
not.
hasn't eaten any.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
I'm
not.
just
We're not
saying
hungry per
everyone
se.
else.
Damn it, I'm gonna take one
Yeah.
for the team. I'm gonna take a bowl.
Same. I'll have a few spoonfuls and honor will
Lilith
be
can pass
satisfied.
hers over. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the thought that counts.
Well, how far away is the cauldron? Was it within 5 feet of me? Earlier?
Not where you were sitting, but who eats?
Me.
Lilith
Okay.
is gonna look. She's gonna look like she's going back for seconds, and she's gonna kind of scoop it out, basically.
Okay. Orfeo and Amberly, right?
I don't know if
Okay.
Orfeo said he was eating. I know Amberly's eating,
I have
With-
a couple spoonfuls and I'm
regrettably.
All right.
so wonderful.
Okay. You each get 13 temporary hit points, you two.
Thank God.
Dang.
Could have been worse.
Now, very good. Nice and strong to get into the crypt.
Can you help Grandma? I just saw your message. Can you help Grandma and get me out? Yeah.
Very good. She kind of snaps her fingers and
That's on the screen, by the way.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm trying not to look at it because this looks like privileged communications here.
I don't even know why it's over here. It's not supposed to be over there. It's supposed to be over here. I don't even know how that happened.
It jumps to your
Hello?
active screen.
It's very strange. All right. She snaps her fingers and Hank appears before you again and goes, "Oh my God, guys."
Oh,
Hi. Oh my gosh, you're okay.
How long have you
I
been
saw
falling
you
for?
Doing weird things.
I've been bowling for 12 minutes.
Let's not talk about it, okay? He looks genuinely just a little like shook.
Well, do we have permission to continue out the rest of the night in your glaive so we can make our way to the crypt tomorrow?
Certainly, of course.
Thank you.
Indubitably.
Enjoy your night under the stars.
Shall we make our exit?
I'm gonna stack the bowls all nice and neatly, and
Thank you.
wipe off anything that's on the table with like a hanky from my bag or something, and a little napkin from my mess kit.
Yeah, and Lilith is gonna give like a little like curtsy almost. Thank you very much for the meal and hospitality.
Anytime here. All right, guys.
Cole is gonna like stick back after everyone kind of leaves for a second, shut the door, and then they'll have that conversation,
Sure. Okay.
and then he'll walk out.
Sounds good. You guys set up camp in the glade.
And then just continue to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys.
she's sleeping.
And then Cole just again is like, I'm really sorry about knocking you out again, by the way.
It's fine. What did you see in the basement?
What's a knockout between friends? You know.
And she's more focused on what was in the basement.
It was really gross.
Fine,
In fact,
gross.
I'm actually giving this to the fairies in a way for them to memorialize their friend. And he pulls out like a dried like fairy corpse.
Oh no. Well, I wonder if we're gonna be able to stay the night here now.
R.I.P.
I'll do it as we leave.
Yeah, no, it's probably for the best.
Get out of here now before things go, you know, completely tits up. I feel like we've been tempting fate here during our whole time.
Like I said, the number of rolls. Anyway,
Very good, guys. Very good. Don't attack a fae in the middle of a forest.
Today I shall attack a fae in the middle of the forest.
Play a game of questions instead.
what does it have on its ordinances?
I do have a crypt prepared, actually, for next week, so that should be fun.
Woo!
Ooh, we get to go into a crypt.
I was legit hoping one of you would piss her off enough to make her want you to do a job, and I was like,
Of course, it was Matt.
Of course.
You were hoping that one of us would piss her off enough to,
Do a quest.
get you into the crypt.
yeah.
I
So
don't
it
like
just worked
this.
out that he used that casting rod on him.
No.
On her, I should say. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, you people are being too nice initially.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we have zero memories.
Yeah,
we don't
like-
know if she's actually a friend.
Yeah, no, I regret nothing taking this shit seriously.
We're like, does she like
All of
us? Does
were,
she
like,
hate
on
us?
board, ready to go.
Oh.
Did we lose some? We just lost
Oh, did Vince just disappear?
Vince. Yeah, he's back.
I kicked him.
Oh, yay.
I'm just kidding. I
Yeah.
didn't kick him.
Kid, don't kick a man.
Yeah, I don't know why it just kicked me out. It's like, first
No.
off,
Oh,
how
great.
dare
Now it makes it sound like I actually kicked you. I didn't. I didn't kick him.
Out here kicking people like that.
For some reason, I'm the person that made this server years ago, and I don't know why it was me. So but I still have all the power at my fingertips.
Yeah, maybe you just, you were like, oh, let's have something. I think it was something along the lines of like, let's have something to talk to each other out of character since we were doing it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the chat. Yeah.
In our
Yeah.
other chat is BS anyways, so I mean, what is it? But it's nice to
Well, I
be able to
just,
find the
like,
D&D stuff that we're talking
actual
about.
in-character conversations, like around the fire and stuff, we were having conversations. I thought it was sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all archived. I didn't delete all those chats. They're just
Oh, cool.
archived previous campaign. I figured
I
I'd
love
clean
it.
up house. Clean up house. I probably should have done that when we switched campaigns previously, because I've done at least. This is my third one with Taylor. I know some of you guys have played 4.
I guess
Oh.
I guess this would be 4. Damn.
Yeah, because there was one right before this that I got invited to, but I was working at Nat 20 too much. So,
That's right.
yeah, I couldn't join.
it
And I
the
was so
Starfinder?
sad. I
You couldn't
watched
do
from
the
afar.
Starfinder one.
Looked like
You know,
such a
so,
good
yeah.
game.
I did a one
missed-
shot a really, really long time ago with like villains. Wasn't that?
There was the 3-shot. That was the
Oh, 3-shot. Yeah.
that was the one where you guys first played your original like OG characters. You guys found their bones. Remember in that second?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys found their soul, their
Mhm.
bones in that church underground.
Except those weren't my bodies. I remember that game because I was at that game. It was their bodies.
R.I.P. My boy Edward.
Yeah. The game had some feels.
We were so close. We were so close. It's upsetting.
13.
I remember too. Just like you're like, oh yeah, he had like 30 hit points left. I was like,
It was
don't
13.
kill me, guy.
So how do you guys like coming back as the heroes of time? We're basically all linked at this point. We're like, we just gotta find Zelda somewhere, and the ocarina, and the sword of mastery.
Sort of prophesied bullshit.
Yup.
At least there's a multiple of us. Like, usually Link comes back and it's just him.
Right.
He's gotta go take on the entire world. Oh.
Wow.
Awesome. Thank you again.
Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah, thanks.
We love
This is so
you.
fun. I haven't gotten to play in forever.
Looking forward to the next one.
Next
Yeah,
week?
definitely.
Are we all?
Yeah, next. It's okay.
Are we thinking next week? Yeah, there might just let's keep doing every week or every other week, whichever one. There just might be like every once in a while I'll have to miss one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, just let me know which one, and then I can prepare. But yeah.
You can
yeah,
preemptively
I'm
kidnap
good with
you.
Wednesdays if y'all are still are.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you again.
Bye,
You
All
guys
right.
have a good night.
See y'all.
Drive home
Bye.
safe.
Have a nice stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.